are going to go ahead and get started. I hope everybody is having a better night and day than I was. I'm actually having a great night now. I am here. I am hanging out with everybody in here, and we have a returning guest tonight that is absolutely wonderful. Many of y'all know her, many of y'all love her. Some of y'all listen to her on Saturday nights on the Otter Player podcast. It is Morgan Kimes. Morgan, how are you?
I'm good. What's up, everybody?
Everybody is a stretch tonight. We have only a couple in here. It's
Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of late.
it is kind of late, but I didn't just want to ride off into the sunset tonight without at least discussing some of the stuff that was shown today at the State of Play. And as always, we do have a members voice segment where one of our members has asked a question, and so you and I will get to discuss that. Hopefully Josh will be able to join us momentarily or in a little bit. That is the goal. So Morgan, words, like I always try to start out, what have you been playing?
Oh yeah, I've been playing a little bit of everything as per usual. I've been maining Triangle Strategy currently. Like as many of you may know, Triangle Strategy was exclusive to the Switch for a while now, like a year or two, and it finally came to PS5 back in August. And I've never played a strategy JRPG before, so this was my first time playing strategy, and I didn't know how I would like it, but I absolutely love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the gameplay. I'm obsessed with the story. The story in this game is absolutely amazing. It's like, if you like Game of Thrones, you'll like the story in this. A lot of political intrigue, a lot of kingdoms versus kingdoms, people trying to take power, betrayal, all that type of stuff, right? Great storytelling. So I'm absolutely loving Triangle Strategy. But I'm also playing Borderlands 4, co-oping that with Nate and Fox Mamba. We play it every now and again when we're together and we have time. But it's been fun. Not too many of the technical difficulties that I know a lot of people are experiencing on Borderlands currently. It's been running pretty good for me. Can't complain too much. But again, I'm only like 4 or 5 hours into the game, so I can't really give a full review of the performance. But so far it's been performing great, and I'm enjoying my time with it. I also played the Little Nightmares 3 demo. I played that co-op with Nate. That was fun. It was only like a 15-20 minute demo, but I mean, I already knew I wanted to play the game because I really like Little Nightmares 1 and 2. But, this has kind of cemented it for me, especially since they're adding a new element into the game, which is co-op for this one. I enjoyed the way that they had us kind of working together to, work through the world. And I like, when the demo was done, I was sad because I was like, damn, this is really fun. And that comes out in like, I think October 2nd or something like that. So it's like a week or so away. So I'm so ready for Little Nightmares 3. Yeah. And I just purchased today Baby Steps.
Okay.
I know that's the game that a lot of people were making fun of when they saw it in the State of Play. I think it was like last year. But I'm really enjoying it.
Okay.
Like, it's really, like, obviously, if you've seen the trailer, you basically see that you're essentially just like, it's about controlling the movement, right? You're doing step by step, trying to get from point A to point B. And I thought that was kind of be pretty much it. But so far I've been playing it for about 2 hours. The dialogue and the comedic timing in this game is hilarious. Like, one of the NPCs that I'm consistently running into, like the back and forth that my character and the NPC have, it always has me chuckling. I'm just like, bro, why is this man always randomly popping up and just saying like the funniest shit? And it's just like, my character is so awkward. Like, I don't know if it's because he's introduced as kind of like a homebody. He's like a 35-year-old that still lives with his parents or whatever and doesn't get out and blah, 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 blah. And somehow he got transported into this other dimension. And it's just every time he encounters this NPC, he's just awkward. Like he doesn't know what to say. He's just like, I want to go. Can I leave now? Like, and the guy's just like, bro, I'm just trying to help you. Like I see you have no shoes on. I'm just trying to get you some shoes. And my character's just like, nah. I'm good, bro. I'm good. He's like, bro, I'm just trying to help you. He's like, nah. I'm okay. And it's like the funniest shit ever. But yeah, that's currently what I'm playing. That was what I was playing before I got on here tonight, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. You gotta take it, like, the mechanics it gets frustrating because, like I said, you're basically moving him one leg at a time, trying not to trip and fall. I got frustrated because I slid down like the entire side of the mountain, and I was just like, oh my god. But it was funny. At the bottom, it was hilarious, and his remarks about it was funny. So I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying my time with it, and it's on sale for PS Plus.
More than like I'm really enjoying it. I promise.
I am, and it's on sale right now for PS Plus. Like it's not a major sale. I think it's like 10% off, but it's like only like $20. So yeah, but yeah, I think Will also bought it too.
Yeah,
but that's the type of game Will loves. Just like me.
Also bought it and played it.
Oh, okay, yeah,
so, yeah,
absolutely. So yeah, I'm enjoying Baby Steps. I recommend it if you are like an indie fan, you like those kind of quirky kind of games. I would recommend Baby Steps.
I remember when that game first got revealed, and we all thought it was a meme. We all thought that it was just a joke, that it was like just something to fill time.
yeah. Nah, man. Like, I love some indies, and once Yoshida puts his stamp on it, I immediately, it's a game that it immediately catches my interest because he usually recommends games that I enjoy. So when he said, this was one of his favorite games to play, I was like, all right, let me see what it's working with, and I'm not disappointed so far. And no one asked for this information, but just so you know, the ass physics in this game are wonderful. He has a lot of cake back there that moves dynamically. You can see it when he falls, so like it just kind of flops around. Yeah, dynamic ass physics. It jiggles back there when he's walking. You see a jiggle when he falls. You see a jiggle. Like he has a lot of cake back there. I appreciate that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Now, so, okay, it's not a meme, so that's good to know. Why so late, Hero? That is a great question. So, ever since my back was better and my physical therapist said I had to go back to work, I went back to work, and my team is on call this week, and I was on call, and so yeah, that's why. And no,
this man putting work before the podcast. That's crazy.
I know,
How dare
right?
you
Listen.
Put your livelihood before this podcast? What's wrong with you?
You do not understand how pissed off I was today when that last call came in, because I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
Right when you're about to go live.
Mm-hmm. I was on my way home, and then I got the call. I was so frustrated, and I was on the phone with dispatch, and they were like, so we need you to run a call, and I said, where is it? They told me, and I was like, oh, great. All right, that's like an hour and a half away. Oh, I was wrong. It was like 40 minutes away, which was still a lot because this was like 6 o'clock. So I'm sitting here doing math now going, all right, 6 to 6:40, 6:40 to 7:30, 7:30 takes me 30, 45 minutes to fix the unit. That's 8 o'clock. Man, I'm not going to be able to do it. It's like crap. So
you got to do that mental math like, oh crap, it's gonna be close. I'm not gonna make it.
You know what it's like. You wake up a little late for work, and you're like, okay, I have time. I have time to like get 20 minutes for breakfast, 5 minutes for okay, screw breakfast. I ain't got breakfast. I got a coffee.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay, there's not enough time for me to make that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to skip the breakfast. I got enough to get the shower, get my hair done. Okay, I got enough time. And you plan it out, right? Like I definitely understand that.
Oh, that's what's worse for y'all ladies. Y'all got that hair to mess with. Like
yes, and that's a whole 15-20 minute thing right there. And that's if I'm rushing. Like, ugh.
Yes. So a couple of the topics for tonight: the state of play. Oh, let me tell y'all what I've been playing. Trails in the Sky FC. If anybody wants to know what I'm doing, I am playing Trails in the Sky FC.
I've been hearing some good things.
It's good enough to where I wake up early to be able to put an hour or so in before work.
Ooh, that's how you know a game's good.
Like
You're waking up early, sir.
I'm not even setting an alarm. That shit just
Wow.
wakes me up. I'm like, I'm a
This
shower.
man has a internal clock to get up early and wake up to play this game. That's how you know a game's good, though.
Yeah.
Like, you are voluntarily getting up before you have to put an hour into the game.
It's not voluntary. That shit wakes me up. I wake up and go, I need a shower, I need to brush my teeth, I need to get my portal, lay back in bed for about 45 minutes. I can
Uh-huh.
see where Joshua and Estelle are going next, what other character we're going to get. Now, I will be honest, there's a character in the game that almost made me quit playing.
Mm.
He's 25 years old according to what you can find online about the character's age and things like that. And he hits on the 16-year-old main character, Joshua. Very openly, very blatantly. The game even points it out like a couple different times.
Oh,
And then
man.
everyone just kind of like laughs it off. And I'm like,
Oh, man, it's sus. Okay.
that's not fucking okay. Like, that's not... like...
It's like, we taking it there.
And
Okay.
he even sits there and he goes, oh, it's not inappropriate. I'm just a lover of all things beauty. And I'm like, ew, gross, no.
Man, try to excuse it.
Like,
Wow.
that's not okay. Thankfully, he doesn't join my party again for a little while, and once I get a fifth member, I'll just kick him off the screen
He
anyways.
said, listen, we don't have room for the likes of you, sir. Thank
Like,
you.
it's just gross. Like, you can't. Like, and this is a game from '04, and by the way, this was a controversy that surrounded Trails in the Sky first chapter back then, which would, I guess, just have been Trails in the Sky. Yeah, you can look it up. It's some pretty interesting stuff. And then
I'm surprised they kept it.
that's what I said. I was like, dude, you could have made the bard like 17. Like, make him a little, make everybody young, whatever, or just delete the dialogue altogether. Anyways, it's also, it's a little off, and I don't know if it's a culture thing, I don't know what it is, but some of the dialogue from one of the other main characters, Shara, is freaking wild. Like, she talks about getting drunk, she puts her hands all over Joshua's face, and like, if y'all aren't gonna go with me, I'll just drag him along and make him do and I'm like, this is trippy. I feel bad for Joshua. Like, I feel terrible for this poor kid.
I mean, this is the same one that's getting flirted with the guy?
Yes!
Oh, so he's just getting it from both ends. Harassment from both ends. Okay.
Yes!
Poor Josh. Like, whoa.
I don't know if you know anything about it or anything about the series.
I don't.
Anything. This is mostly my first game with the series. I have about 40 hours in Trails from Zero, but that's a different arc with different main characters. So this is my first time with these main characters, and my goodness, it's amazing. The freaking voice work is phenomenal. To be fair, though, the last game I had that had voice work in it was absolute hot garbage. So it was Lost Soul aside. And so, like, anything above what sounds like Bad Wish version of Keanu Reeves sounds like diamonds in my ear. Just beautiful.
Yeah. I haven't played Lost Soul Side, but I've seen the clips of the English dialogue in it. Oh my god.
Have you seen the one of him falling?
I thought it was a joke at one point. I thought somebody like put like their own dub track over it. I didn't know that was the real, like, I didn't know that was the real voice acting. I was like, that's real. Oh wow, yeah. I would be playing in Chinese if that was an option. I'm not doing English. Nah, I'm good.
100%. I went to Japanese, and then one night my son was watching it with me. He goes, "Dad, I can't read that fast, and I really would appreciate if I can understand what they're saying." I said, "Son, you really won't." And so I flip it over to English, and he goes, "Dad, it sounds off." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
And when the children can tell that something's not right, that's when you know you've messed up.
Yeah, like, he goes, "It just sounds off." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I absolutely 100% agree." Outside of that, though, Nelson and I played a little bit of Alienation. That was really fun. I have played the Housemarque catalog damn near fully in reverse, and I didn't even know I did
Oh
it.
wow.
So I buy games on sale. I look for a lot of times games under $10 are games that I will purchase, try out,
Hmm.
and love if I'm not playing a major release title or whatnot. So I ended up a while back playing Nex Machina. Oh, I'm sorry, Resogun. Then I went
Okay.
and played Nex Machina because it was like a top-down, it was a twin stick, it was kind of fun. And then I started noticing some of the mechanics in Nex Machina were very similar to Returnal. Even
Hmm.
the like orb style bullets. And I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's weird. Okay, cool. Well, sure as hell enough, they did Nex Machina. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that makes sense. This is why it feels like Returnal, just top down. Cool. Well, then I remember Nelson talking about Alienation quite a bit, and it was on Plus. And so I was like, oh, well, shit, I'll download it. Well, I downloaded it and I loaded up and it says Housemarque, and I was like, no shit. I was like, I told Nelson, I was like, Nelson, I thought they had two games. Or three
Hmm.
games. I thought they had Returnal, I thought they had Resogun, and Nex Machina. He goes, oh no, dude, they had this one, and then he goes, I think there was one more. And it's really cool as you watch their games. Uh, Now that I've played like four of them, you can like watch their progression and watch how different mechanics have infiltrated the newer titles. And so it's
Hmm.
really cool. It has me really, really excited for what they're going to do with Soros
Saros. Yeah,
Sa-
Saros looks so good, man.
is it Saros? They
It,
the way the guy was saying it today made it sound like it was like Sarah.
S-
Saros?
Saros, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think
Saros.
you
There we
pronounced
go.
it right. Saros. Yeah, yeah. We're
It
gonna get this right.
looked
We're gonna get this right.
really good.
He looks so freaking good.
And so like I'm excited. It was a happy accident that I found out that it was Housemarque. So that's what I have been doing. I think, let's see, Trails in the Sky FC came out Friday. I booted it up, played it Friday. Well, booted it up, Lord Jesus. I downloaded it, played it Friday, and then yeah, so today's Wednesday. I think I have like 20. I think I have 20 hours in it already, on top of the 10 that I put in for the demo. And so that
Damn.
game definitely, I'm in it. I
Does
can't.
the does the demo carry over like your
Yes,
save?
yes, it
Okay,
did. I
that's what's
was
up.
so happy. The demo carries over and your time carries over, which was kind of trippy because
Oh,
like after my first play session, I had like 18 hour or not 18, like 13 hours, and I was like,
it's like wait a minute.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
But I will say this, just to be honest, 2 of the hours are falsified hours. I was in the middle of a cutscene. I hit the PS button, turned off the TV, went to church, and then
Listen,
came back.
we all have that, man. We all have those hours where we kind of just left it on, whether we're cooking, running out to do something real quick. We all have that.
Yeah, and I came back and my son was like, I want to play Minecraft. I said, nope, not yet. It's like, I have
Not
to get through a
tonight.
cutscene. You can have it after that. And then because it's Trails in the Sky and it's a Trails game, it was the cutscene, and then it was like 10 to 15 minutes more of dialogue after the cutscene. And so he finally got to play though. Anyways, the
Hmm.
boy is 12. My son has been yeah, hey, holy crap, we have people here. What's up, Nelson? What's up, Hero? What's up, Lunchy Sky? How are y'all? My son has been watching so many tech videos that he now knows about input lag and frame rates. The boy is 12. My son doesn't, my oldest, he's 11. He doesn't know about frame rates. But he did look at the Switch and the Switch 2, because he has a Switch right now. And he did look at like games playing on the Switch too, and he goes, "Dad, your PlayStation still looks better." And I was like, "Well, I mean, look at the size
Yeah.
of one versus the size of the other. Like, one is in your hands, and the other, you have to have two hands just to hold it. You can't even do anything with it. You can just hold it." And so I was like, I tried to explain to him, like, hey, listen, man, it's tiny, it can't do that, blah blah blah. And he was like, but it doesn't even look better. Like then he was talking about like looking better from the Switch 2 to the Switch 1, And I was like, well, yeah. So it's crazy what these kids will actually pick up on.
Yeah, they quick. They're quick.
They are. Speaking of quick, I promised that Morgan that this would be a shorter show tonight. So mainly because I was super late. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get started with the state of play stuff. There were a ton of things
Nice.
shown at the state of play. There was a ton of stuff shown. I have about 4 things that like literally had me. Well, 2 of them had me screaming in my work van like a giddy little schoolgirl.
Oh, okay.
And the other one, I was like, sweet, I'm glad I didn't wait to play that, or that I'm glad I didn't play that on PC. Because it's a free game that's coming over in the Diablo-esque style. So, we're going to go through this. I have it pulled up. Let me go ahead and get this over here. That's the wrong thing. That's also the wrong... Nope, there we go. That's the right one. All right. I am going to go ahead and play some of this. I should turn this down. So I
Every
don't
time the
copyright
sun dies.
again. I'm so tired of that shit. Copyrighting my damn stuff. Okay, guys. So this is the trailer for Saros. Morgan, I have not figured out how to have you see this at the same dang time yet. So
Oh no, it's fine. I'm looking at the YouTube, so you're
okay.
good. I can see it. Yeah.
So there was one point in the beginning here where I was sitting there and I paused it. Where was it? Hang on. Give me just a sec. Here, let me go ahead and turn this up just a bit. Who cares about copyrights? I'm not even monetized.
Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
Okay, it was right here. I looked over here at these enemies, and I was like, "This is really Returnal, but the next level." Like, it looks like a direct sequel to like in gameplay terms.
Here we show off one of our exciting
obviously,
combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
That's so freaking good.
Oh, I love that damn shield.
Yeah,
That shield looks sick.
that's gonna come in handy. I like the I like the way it's so dynamic. The way like whenever the part that gets hit on the shield moves, like I like little stuff like that. Like it looks so good. The little hexagons that actually make the shield. Looks fantastic.
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield.
Oh shit, dude!
Holding R1. Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield.
Cast it
By holding R1, you
That's really cool.
can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
That's really cool. That's really awesome. Good attention to detail. It's not just a shield, it's all the modes, like it's organic.
Yeah, exactly.
By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power
Cool
weapon.
particle effects, like
By holding the adaptive trigger
Just
on
everywhere,
L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using eclipse-driven weaponry.
Talk to these guys about that.
you ain't lying.
I swear he's
So much going on the screen at one time. I love
Soltari
it.
holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
I'm ready to cry
Here is a
again.
Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you. I promise.
Alright, so I was really happy we got a lot of gameplay. There was something, though, that they said that I really want to take some time and just kind of give them a shout out to, because as somebody like me, I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes. I'm just not. They're really frustrating. Like I feel like the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Uh, in other words, I'll play 4 or 5 runs and feel like I didn't really get anywhere. And so then like you're down hour and a half of your gaming time because of those 4 or 5 runs, and you feel like you didn't accomplish anything. So it's not that fun for me. But there was a game recently that's a roguelike that was a transfer over from the Apple Arcade of all places, and it was a Ninja Turtle game, and it was a roguelike. I got it, I played it, I beat it. I've never beaten a roguelike before. But the difference is this one never made it feel like the game was always stacked against you. It actually gave you the tools necessary at the end of every run. You could always go back and upgrade something, unless you died like first like block or first arena. And then yeah, sure, okay, cool, you made a mess up, you died first arena. But like if you made it even a little bit into the game or into the levels, you were always able to upgrade something. And it sounds like that's something that they're going to try to work in here, because one of the things that they said was when you die, you will have ways to gain progression and to keep progression.
Yeah.
That is going to make this game be a game that people stick with, I think, a little bit more than we stuck with Returnal.
Yeah, that second chance mechanic looks really, really interesting. So you come back stronger, you die, come back stronger. That seems to be their tagline for the game, come back stronger. So I'm guessing that'll be like one of the main components of the game is you coming back stronger. So
you think?
Yeah, I think. I think so.
I think they're gonna have us come back stronger.
It might. They just might.
I think it's gonna be a bit more rewarding, as I guess what I was gonna say. I think you're gonna get more of that, kind of that lizard brain cycle where, ooh, I did thing, ooh, thing happened, ooh, thing make me better. Like, I call it lizard brain, or I call it gamer brain. It's just the thing, like, for me, it's make the big number go bigger. Like, I like games like that because they always have that reward almost instantaneously. I changed my armor setup, I changed my weapon setup, and now the big number goes up even higher. I am stoked when that happens. I love it. I'm a very simple person. With roguelikes, you gotta work a lot usually to make that number go even just a teensy bit higher. And so if they can fix that and make it more streamlined, I think it's going to help people to stay in the game longer and to get more progression in it. So I'm excited about that.
Yes.
Was there anything that like stuck out to you at the state of play?
You talking about as far as Saros
Saros or any other game before we get to the big one like Wolverine or whatnot, like anything else stuck? You have an eye for indies. I know that because Coffee Talk was a game that I freaking mainlined like I was a junkie, and I explained to people Coffee Talk the way you explained Baby Steps at the beginning of this.
Yeah, I mean I love Coffee Talk. I'm hoping this week, during Tokyo Game Show, we get the Coffee Talk Tokyo. Right, we get that date because they said fall 2025, and it's fall. So
Morgan's like, it's fall.
Let me get my Coffee Talk, man. I need it. I need it in my veins.
So that's actually a game that I plan on playing in a car ride on my Portal, tethered to my phone.
That is the type of game that you would do that for. It's the perfect, kind of that with that nice, high lo-fi music, while you're making coffee. It's one of those like chill games that I just love to like be cuddled up in a blanket while I'm playing.
I decided to play that on the car ride because I was like, we're gonna be in the ride for 4 hours till we get to the hotel. And I don't want to worry, and I want to play a game, but I don't want a game that's going to make me worry about like frame rate or stutter or internet connection or whatnot. So I was like, that's perfect. I'm going to finish Coffee Talk too.
And that is exactly enough time too to finish Coffee Talk too.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I get through all 14 days.
Yep.
I will have to go ahead and consult the guide again though, because after you miss one drink, I never missed another one after that. I was
Yeah, yeah. Like I had no fear of throwing my drinks out if I feel like I made them wrong. I'm like, no, no, no. That's not what he asked for. He wanted extra honey. Okay, get it right, Morgan. 2 shots of honey in the coffee. Let me get this honeybee coffee correct, you know? Like, I took my barista job very seriously.
I did too, especially with the werewolf.
Yeah.
That was my dude. Like,
yeah, he was cool.
I had to help this
he was
dude.
trying to beat he was still trying to, beat the stereotypes that, werewolves are just these overly aggressive, non-thinking entities. He's like, nah, I work for the hospital, I'm here for the people. Okay. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a chill guy. I'm
And
like,
then
you are. I love you.
Oh, but his past wasn't like.
Yeah, his past was bad.
Oh my goodness! Like, oh,
Him and his vampire friend.
Yeah, yes. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Oh, it was so good. Anyways,
Mhm.
okay.
We're just going on a rant about coffee talk. Sorry, guys.
Hey, listen, it's a fine game to
Play
do that
coffee
with.
talk now.
Yeah, y'all really
And
got to.
I think they just both got recently added to PS Plus, so it's
They
the perfect
both
time
did.
to jump into coffee talk.
Listen, the way it
This
is,
has
I
been
get
an
the
ad brought
first
to you
two.
by PlayStation.
Yeah, no shit. I get the first 2 for free. I'm gonna pay for the third one.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
how
how
that
it is.
works.
Perfect. It works perfectly.
Hey, I know people who bought Cat Quest 3 because they were able to play Cat Quest 1 and 2 on Plus.
Yep.
Because I'll never
it works.
forget when that damn trailer released and folks in my chat were making fun of it, and I was like, listen guys, y'all can say what you want, but it sold well enough to get a third.
That's what I have to do when I explain to people when they laugh at the indies that I'm about to play. I'm like, y'all can laugh all you want, but you don't understand. Okay, this is a banger. All right, and I'm gonna be there day one to appreciate it. Okay, y'all can laugh. I'm still gonna boot it up. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, speaking of that, so was there anything left on Saros that you had?
I hope you love that.
I will
Valkyrie.
say, I love who they picked as the main actor, Raul Coley. Like, I'm a big fan of his. Great actor. If you haven't seen at least one of his things that he's been in, I would suggest Midnight Mass. It's on Netflix. Great actor. And he's a big gamer. He has a gaming podcast. At least he used to be in a gaming podcast, and with like Troy Baker and Alana Pierce.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He and Alana actually date. To be, I think they were. I think they still are. But yeah, he's big in the gaming community. He's been a big gamer for a while. So I'm happy for him that he finally got his like first big break in voice acting, and like I said, I'm a big fan of his, and I love his voice. So he's like the perfect character for this for Housemarque's new game. So I'm excited to see him in it. But yeah, that's basically all I had to say left about the game.
Yeah, I have not. I just looked him up on IMDb, and I have not seen a single thing that this man is.
Yeah, watch Midnight Mass and it's since it's spooky season is coming. Midnight Mass, one of the best short series on Netflix. So good, okay, so freaking good, and he's great in it. If you want to get to know him as an actor and know his range, Midnight Mass. I think it's like only like 8 or 9 episodes. Like I said, it's one of those like mini series on Netflix. So absolutely watch it, please.
Okay.
Do it now.
Morgan's like, you got to.
You got to. I'm
just
telling
have
you,
to.
man. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. So scary. So creepy. Like, it's good.
Oh man. Okay. So there was a game that was shown. It was actually the next game.
Yes.
I was like, oh, this is a Morgan game. This is. I literally thought that when I saw it. I was like, oh, this is
Zero
a Morgan
Parades for Dead Spies. Yes, absolutely. From the creators of one of my favorite RPGs, Disco Elysium.
Oh.
Yes.
You were talking about this game on Otters, weren't you?
Yeah, I was because they showed it at the Summer Gaming Awards. I believe that was when it was. It was only a few months ago that they showed it off, but they showed it so quickly. They put like a 10-second clip of the game that if you blinked, you would have missed it. And I was like, this is a huge deal that they're announcing a sequel to one of the highest rated RPGs to ever come out, and they just kind of just jumped over it. And I was like, why? But I'm glad it got its time to actually sit down and they show it at the State of Play. It looks fantastic. And I'm excited to see it here too, because the original game, the first game, Disco Elysium, was exclusive to, or at least, it was a time exclusive to PC when it launched. And it didn't come to console for like a year, I think. So the fact that it's at a State of Play leads me to believe that it will launch at least on PlayStation. So I'm happy. I'm so happy. Well, I am a little worried though, because there was a lot of controversy at this studio where like it was just like a lot of crap going on, and a lot of the original creators that made Disco Elysium, that made it the great game that it was, left. So I'm like, it looks fantastic. It looks like Disco Elysium. It looks like it's going to have all of the same mechanics, all of the great things that made it. But I'm worried that the substance, the story, the characters, the writing, because that's what really put Disco Elysium over the top, was the amazing writing and the dialogue choices that you can make in the game. I'm worried that because a lot of the key members are no longer at the studio, that it just won't hit the same. But fingers crossed. I'm not gonna go in, with any negativity. I'm gonna hope for the best, because I absolutely love Disco Elysium. And I want this to be successful. I want the studio to still thrive. I want these types of games to still be made. So I'm hoping for the best, and it looks great. So I can only go from what I see. But it has a high bar to live up to, because like I said, it was one of the highest rated RPGs almost ever. So it has a very high bar to live up to, as far as like writing and the amount of different not only dialogue choices, but essentially who you can make your character be in Disco Elysium. Like, you could be a racist, a communist, a sexist, a feminist. Like, you can make your character into anything, essentially, like any type of person you want to be. You want to be an asshole, you want to be a great guy, like whatever. That's what you could do in Disco Elysium. So it's gonna take a lot of work for them to reach the bar that they set for themselves. So here's hoping that they reach that bar, at least bare minimum reach it. I would love for them to exceed it, but if they could just reach it, I would be happy. But yeah, that's my rant about the game.
So after the last few showcases, shows, things like this, I stopped catching them the moment they went live again, because I like to fast forward. If something doesn't interest me, I speed through it, get done with it. If they start talking and they start being long-winded, I fast forward. I did that with this. And I will say, I knew nothing of what you just said about this game. Okay?
Yeah.
But as I was fast forwarding, I saw like a still as it was skipping to the next like 30 seconds, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And so I've rewound it and I looked at it and I was like, that's a Morgan game. That's definitely a Morgan game. And then I watched the whole thing and I was like, this actually looks, I like the
beautiful
art style.
It's a beautiful.
It's
yes, it is a beautiful game. And funny enough, when you were talking about Lizard Brain, that was a big component of the first game. Like, he had like this internal dialogue that was always talking to him. It was like this deep, raspy voice that was, and the only thing it was called was My Lizard Brain. And it was like, basically like he had many facets within himself, where it's almost like Jiminy Cricket on his shoulder, where the good side of himself was always trying to get him to do good things, and then the bad side of himself was always trying to get him to do bad, the skeptical side of himself, because he had the main character has a lot of issues. He's a detective, but the problem is he's not the detective he used to be. He's the kind of that stereotypical, got really drunk, he stays drunk, he's a great detective when he's sober, but he's not always sober, right? And he has just these many demons that he's dealing with. And the game starts of you basically waking up from a drunken stupor and you can't even remember who you are. Like you have no memory of who you are. You kind of learn through looking around at your stuff like, oh wait, I think I'm a cop. And then your partner comes knock on the door and you're like, bro, who are you? I don't know who this is. And you're like, and he's just laughing. He's like, you're a detective. Are you serious right now? Like, and you're basically, as you're solving the case in the game, you're learning about yourself as well. And, you know, through clues from solving the case, you're also, like I said, you're learning about yourself, and your memory slowly starts to come back. But there's so many, like, again, because you're this blank slate, you can essentially make your character into whoever you want him to be. And it's just written so well that that's why I'm just so worried about this sequel. But again, I think the first Disco Elysium is on PS Plus, or it was offered at some point. But if you like a great RPG with amazing dialogue branches and choices with consequences and things like that, Disco Elysium, I couldn't recommend it enough. Great freaking game.
Disco Elysium left PS Plus on April of 2025, but
okay.
But as my name suggests, I am thrifty. It is right here for $12 right now.
Oh, that's a great deal.
At the PlayStation Store. It is the Disco Elysium Final Cut.
Yes, that's the one you want, because they added a lot of quality of life components, because it was very hard. I know a lot of people who didn't beat it because of, like, certain dialogue choices can basically essentially lock you out of finishing the game, right? If you don't have the correct charisma or strength or agility, like you have to build your character up, and some things will lock you out of finishing the game. So they've added a lot of things to help players and help them make correct choices in the game, but not too much hand-holding, but just enough to get you through the story. So yes, the Final Cut is the version that you want. And they added because it previously, the original version didn't have some of the what do you call it? The wording wasn't all voice acted, right? Some of the stuff it was a lot of reading, and people were like, you know, this is a game with a lot of writing, so reading a lot is not the best. So they added basically voice acting for everything now. So all the dialogue has voice acting. You don't have to read anything.
Praise
so
God.
It's great.
Listen.
Look at that rating, man. Look at that rating. Yes. Disco Elysium, baby.
By 12,000 people. That's pretty good.
That's right.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the rating system was even out when Disco Elysium first came out.
Yeah. No,
so
it wasn't.
I think these are people afterwards. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, y'all heard it. Whatever she says to play, just go play the damn thing.
Do it now.
I have not been steered wrong by her or Nate, not even once. And so, like, whatever they say, just do it. Don't question it. Just do it. Speaking of just doing it, Microsoft has just done it, and we get I'm really good at those damn
Game of the year, baby.
Game of the year, she says. Okay, well, you know they got rid of the ambassador program.
They might have got rid of it, you know, but it's still my veins, you know, I still bleed green, as they say.
It looks pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good. But, meh.
So you telling me you don't want to play Google Earth?
No.
What you trying to tell me?
The fuck no. No.
That's unfortunate.
I'll tell you what I would like to play. So this scene right here, so as I was fast forwarding, because I was like, oh, this is Flight Simulator, bleh, and I fast forwarded, I saw this.
Yeah, they added gameplay components to it. Yeah.
And at that point, my mind went Ace Combat 8. Did I miss something? And so I rewound it all the way back to the beginning. And I watched and I was like, why are they showing? Maybe you go to blow up these airliners? Okay, this is weird. All right, maybe they're going to have you like flying other things, like crop dusting missions, stuff like that. Maybe you're like a from the ground up person, blah, blah, blah. I am literally trying to make Ace Combat 8 fit into this shit right here, into this trailer up to this point.
Said it's going to fit, damn. It's going to work.
I was like, because I really want Ace Combat 8.
Understandable.
So I see this and I'm like, oh, hell yeah. This looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then I saw the freaking Microsoft shit at the end, and I was like, "You're fucking kidding me."
Yeah, this was, I was very surprised because, usually when we get Xbox games, Xbox is the first to tell us about it. They tweet about it or they blog about it or it's on their show, right? But they tell us that, hey, it's coming to your platform. But the fact that it was in a state of play and PlayStation was the one to announce it coming to PlayStation, I was very surprised. I was like, oh, we're going to get more of this?
That screen right here is just weird. This whole screen, everything said on this screen is just like breaking the space-time continuum. What the fuck?
And then it's also coming to PSVR 2. And I was like, good, because this is the one game that would definitely benefit from VR.
Oh, yeah. That would be really fun. So, Ryan, yes, I'm saying because I was fast forwarding and the first shot that I saw after the initial airliner, the initial passenger plane was an F-18 flipped upside down, and I was like, oh my god. So, yeah. But it's just listen, Ryan, you might not think that this is that weird or that strange. It felt different. The most recent game that came over, Gears of War, that fine, cool, that felt different. This one literally says Microsoft in the title of the game. That's the part that trips me out. I don't give a shit. People are gonna buy this, play. I don't care. Knock yourself out. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But for me, it makes my head turn to the side like a dog that just heard a whistle. Something's broken here. Microsoft, PS5, Xbox, what the fuck is going on? That's my brain goes to that initial wow. All right. So yeah, that's when my noodle was baked.
Yeah, I was just like, oh wow, okay, they're just doing it. All right, Microsoft Flight Sim, here we go.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. No. Hey, speaking of simulation games, and I don't even know if it's considered a simulation. I think it is. Gran Turismo. That they have some new stuff coming. They also, and that comes up in here, but I believe that they were saying that they've sold over 100 million.
Yeah. The series, the
for
entire
the series
is
sold.
Yeah.
That's
a great accomplishment. Yeah, I think it's PlayStation's best-selling IP.
I mean, it would have to be. And
yeah.
Man, I don't even know of an IP that they're gonna keep going for that long. I
think it's the longest running too. It's been there since day one with PlayStation, man. It's grown with PlayStation. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't even.
And it's always PlayStation's showpiece because it grows with the console. It's always that console generation launch title. So that's the great thing about Gran Turismo because cars and car details and car games in general, right? You can get them to be so pretty each generation, even during the PS2 and PS3 generation, those simulation games were always the showpieces because of the amount of detail you could get on a car and on a track. So yeah, it's a really great accomplishment for Gran Turismo, and of course the fans. Nate's a big fan of Gran Turismo. But yeah, and of course it's on VR and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, that was. I had somewhere I was going with that. Hang on. You said Innate
100 million.
100 million. Innate has it on there. It's gorgeous. Oh, the gorgeous part. Talking about that, it's strange to me because I remember playing, Gran Turismo 3. I remember playing, Gran Turismo 3. I remember playing the A-Spec version of that. I remember playing the older Ace Combat games, and all of those type of games always looked really good compared to the other games that were out. And come to find out, like you said, it's you are able to make these games look better, make the surfaces look better, make the body panels on cars, airplanes, whatnot look better. I always figured it'd be harder to make a racing game because of how fast everything is having to be moving.
Yeah.
And how at that point how much stuff like has to be able to be on screen moving at the exact same time with lighting and everything. I always figured that would be super, super taxing. But
yeah, I think it's a little easier because when you don't have to worry about things like what's really taxing on games, which is like getting faces and body and like actually people like that's really what's hard on game. But because it's so geometry based cars, it's a lot easier to kind of get the best out
I guess
of
that makes sense.
detail, with cars and planes and things like that. Yeah, which is why, Gran Turismo and Forza are able to look so freaking good. You zoom in on the detail and you're like, oh my God, you can see the reflection in the panel of the car.
You can see the peach fuzz on the car's
Yo.
undercarriage. Look at it.
Not the peach fuzz on the undercarriage.
I don't know. I picked a part of the car and that's what came to mind first.
Yo. Yeah. That's one of the I'm telling you, that's one of the hardest working studios at PlayStation. They don't stop. Like they've been consistently updating this game since it launched. So I, even though I don't personally play Gran Turismo, I do have respect for that studio because, like I said, they have a huge legacy, they have a big fan base, and they're like the go-to simulator that professionals use when they practice racing. Like the F1 racers and stuff. They play Gran Turismo when they are practicing. So
Trippy, right?
it's taken
That's
very
crazy.
seriously. Yeah, it's taken very seriously. Like that Gran Turismo movie was no joke. How they like actually use Gran Turismo to pick a new driver. Like that shit is real. Okay, like they don't play, and they put in the correct specs and everything for these cars. Like they do not play around over there.
Okay. Josh, I just saw your message. I'm sorry. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, guys, he's not going to be able to make it tonight. He said he'll jump into the chat and hang out there. Yeah, that sucks. But moving on to a game that I played the open beta of and absolutely went completely stupid on. Like I'm sold hook, line, sinker. It's a FPS game, and not frames per second. It's a first-person shooter game. I don't play that shit. They suck. I hate most of them. I don't like first-person games. I feel like the development teams are lazier on first-person games. Don't at me. I understand that's probably not accurate, but like that's how I feel. And the fact that Avatar is coming out with a third-person mode and a third-person patch, but it took them so long to implement it because they even said that it is harder, kind of validates what the fuck I'm saying. Anyways, I think it's easier to do first-person than it is to not. I could be wrong. That's totally fine. I've been there before. Anyways, all of that being said, Battlefield 6, I am freaking excited about, and it's getting a dang campaign. It has a whole story. It's coming out on the 10th of October.
I was so excited to see the campaign. I was like, oh yes, this is what I wanted. Let's go. The destruction, the story, the drama.
The destruction.
Yo, it looks crazy. Like you're running through the buildings collapsing in the story. Like it looked so good.
Did you play any of the multiplayer beta?
No, I was so mad. No, I didn't get any time to play it. But I'm still picking it up. I don't care. Like I'm still getting this.
So what's interesting is playing the beta, you actually got to see all of this destruction in real time. And there's a couple of the explosions in there that were hard for me to tell if it was real or if it was like real time in game or if it was a cutscene. Only a couple. There were a few you're like, yeah, that's a cutscene. But like the way they did the destruction in that game is absolutely top tier phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of the like the dirt and the smoke physics that they're using. And so like there's a few things in video games, in my opinion, that when you're trying to go for the more realistic look can absolutely throw everything off. Water, fire, dust.
The elements.
Like, just the freaking element. Like, a bad fire can
Yo,
make
oh
or
my
break
God, it
a
can take you
scene.
out of it. It can take you out of it. Like the frame rate of the fire, it'll look like it's going 15 FPS. You're just it just looks so bad when you see it like just blazing and over on the side, and it's just not at the same frame rate as the rest of the game. It looks terrible.
Josh asked, so you're playing Ghost for a week? No, I am playing Ghost for a week, then I'm playing some Battlefield, then I'm playing Ghost, then I'm playing Trails, then I'm playing Battlefield.
That's honestly the story of 2026. Like, I'm playing this, then I'm jumping on this, and then I'll go back to that, and then I'll play this other new game. Like the way that, yeah. Speaking of which, like they put Saros and Crimson Desert a day apart. Why? Like, obviously they know each other's date because they're in the state of play, and PlayStation's essentially marketing Crimson Desert, but they put those two games a day apart. Like, I was like, who does that?
I mean, different
two
strokes,
big
different
games.
folks. Those are two different games.
But I want to play both.
But you want to...
What about me? This is about me.
That's...
I'm struggling over here. Like two big games that are gonna take my time. It's not like I can like get off of SARS because it's a roguelike game, so you can't just like stop and then play something else because you gotta stay in the beat. You know what I'm saying? You have to stay in it because if you don't, you're gonna forget things, forget what you're doing, forget your mechanics.
Fact.
So it's like I can't just like, oh, let me just stop what I'm doing here and pick up and go on the Crimson Desert. Like, whatever, it's a first world problem to have, so I'll take it, but whatever.
I will be honest though, there are a few games that I'm like, I can't stop playing this.
Yeah,
because if I do, I'm going to forget everything.
Exactly.
And so I actually fully understand that. It honestly, it makes me happy when I get in a game that's like, let's say Spider-Man or Batman or the Shadow of Mordor. That really simple square.
Yeah, I can do that.
Triangle, like X is dodge, like that real simple, hey, we are a fighting game, hand-to-hand combat mechanics. This is what we're going with. Got it. I can jump in and out of those. It's probably why Spider-Man is one of my favorite games to jump back into, because everything still feels familiar. I can't talk tonight. Familiar.
Yeah,
so,
I know. Yeah.
It's always, so you're talking about that is so true. Which is, I'm kind of glad I can put the shooter during this next month in the shooter category in my brain. I can put the JRPG in the JRPG category.
Look at you. He said, I got different folders in my brain. I just gotta get the correct file, and I'm good.
Listen, I'm Neo from the Matrix. Just download the right controller schematic for that title, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah. He's like, look, you got guns? I'm ready. Like,
I need guns. All the guns.
All the guns. Okay.
Oh, all right. So this next one, I was so pissed off because I was half listening, and I heard Deus Ex.
Oh, you thought it was a new one, didn't you?
Listen. Don't laugh at me.
I was sitting there, my ears perked up when I said Deus Ex. I said, huh? I was like, wait, the remaster. Okay. Oh.
Josh just said transfer the file into .jr or .rpg.
Go from doc to RPG. Yeah.
That's funny. So yeah. I was so pissed off because we were just talking a couple weeks ago on the show about Embracer and how they effed me, and they effed me with Eidos Montreal. I think it was Embracer. They effed me with was it Embracer or Tencent? I think it was Embracer. Embracer bought Eidos, right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they bought them, and then they did the little press release that was like, just wait so we can show you what a real Cyberpunk game looks like, Deus Ex. And I was like, no shit. And then they fired the whole studio. They shut it down. Of course, it didn't happen. So I see and hear this, or I hear this in my AirPod, and I'm like, Deus Ex? Excuse me? And so I rewind it, and then I find out it's a remaster, and I was pissed. So, outside of me being super salty that it's a remaster, did you have any thoughts on this game?
I was going to ask you, do you think it's one of those situations where, hey, if the remaster does well, we'll think about investing in a new Deus Ex?
I don't
Like we're trying
know.
to we're trying to see gauge the public's interest in the IP kind of situation.
I do like the some of the changes they've made
Hmm.
in the remaster because like they're going through and showing like this is what it looked like
Yeah.
before, this is what it looks like now.
Hmm.
This new version
And
adds enhanced
so-
visuals, overhead controls, and
Josh
support
said,
for key
but it was from
PS5
Sean,
features
so
like
it's okay.
haptic feedback.
Sean Benson, man, she is the new
Deus Ex
queen
influenced
of the
generation of
PlayStation
RPGs
fan
with
base.
its
I'm telling
emphasis on
you.
choice and
Hmm.
consequence.
Is she
She loves getting up there with them state of plays, man. She loves
Hey.
presenting.
Deus Ex Remastered.
and when they don't, here's the deal. Here's two things. One, the remaster should have been Game 1 and Game 2. Game 2 was
Mhm.
never fully finished. The story wasn't. They were missing it. They were going to release the rest of it, and they never did. Yeah, thank you, Innate. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I love Deus Ex, but Human Revolution was better. It was the game that really got me into Deus Ex.
Mhm.
And so, like, if they would have put them together and done like everything all as one and blah blah blah, then that would have been really cool. But just doing one, I don't think they're going to be able to do anything with it. Like, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And no, it's just what it's going to do. It's going to solidify the dumbass's decision to shelve the new game. He's
Yeah.
going to go, well, see, nobody cares about it.
Yeah.
Baloney.
Yeah.
That's not,
It's always how it ends up.
that's,
Mhm.
that's not what that means. That means we've already seen this, been there, done
Right.
that.
We would like a new one, please.
Yes, please give us as a matter of fact, show me that you can make a better one, please. Because right now, y'all just talked a lot and didn't do nothing. So fix it. Give me something. Anyways, that's my pissed offness for that. I was so mad. Gosh, I was so mad. And then, listen, I don't play horror games, so this one was a total skip for me. It's Halloween
I'm
the game.
same.
Do you want to talk about it or no?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
Go.
I'm the same way. I don't play horror games, so I'm good.
Me and horror do not work. Okay, so now the next game. This is one of the ones that got me yelling
Mm.
because I had no idea. Saros, I knew about.
Right.
So it wasn't a surprise when it showed up.
Hmm.
This one, I had no idea. And for those who are wondering, let me show you something really cool. By the way, I did not get home in time to do anything today. So it wasn't like I added this recently. But, wait, where is it? It was in my Steam library. Where is it? I haven't downloaded it yet, but it was in my library for Last Epoch. So let me just show y'all this because I can't.
Arrives on PS5 early next year.
Let's skip it over to here.
Two big announcements from 11th Hour Games. First, their hit action RPG Last Epoch is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon crawler is known for its extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time-traveling world. You'll battle through the past, taking
All I have to say is Diablo who? Like,
Yeah, it was given Diablo-esque vibes. I was like, okay, so this is a Diablo style kind of game. Like I personally never heard of it. I was like, oh, okay, so it's big. Okay,
yeah, it's really big on PC. Like that's
gotcha. That's probably why I haven't heard of it.
that's where well, I didn't either, but thankfully Steam has this lovely way that you can look up like isometric games. And it'll pull up all games that have the tag
Ew.
for isometric. Did you say ew?
I said, ew, Steam, ew.
Oh. So,
I don't know
yes.
what is that word? Ugh.
What is that? And so, Last Epoch is a game that's what it is. Okay, so sorry, I was getting Last Epoch and Lost Ark confused. Lost Ark is in my library. Last Epoch I was really about to purchase because Last Epoch is $35.
Okay.
And yeah, it has. Let's pull this up real quick. I wish they just did the Steam.
So you'd rather play it on your PlayStation than
right?
Steam?
Like,
Okay.
yeah, now it's coming. I don't
He was like, I was 1 second away from pulling the trigger, man.
literally
I
like
was almost gonna do it.
it was more than like I've been planning like okay, so once the month of October is done and probably mid into November and I finally beat Ghost of Yotei, Trails in
Mm-hmm.
the Sky FC, and have my 1 month honeymoon crush on Battlefield, right? Like
Yeah.
before it just turns into hey guys, let's hang out, let's play some multiplayer together, blah blah blah. Like that was gonna be my game that was probably gonna crown off the year. That and Redacted
Okay.
because Will's talked that game up a lot. I've watched him play a little bit on his
As for
streams.
that second
It looks
announcement-
really fun, and it generally goes on sale for about 15 to 20 bucks. And so,
Yeah.
like,
Are you gonna play it with someone? Because I know it's co-op, right?
I would love to. There are a few games that I have been playing with people right now. It's
as the upcoming PS5 release.
Sorry, I was reading Ryan's
No, you're
message. It was Borderlands 2.
The Seven Deadly Sins
Here,
Origin.
let me pause real quick. It was Borderlands 2. I've been playing that with Ace and Red, two of the guys from the community, and then been playing Alienation with Nelson. With him and I actually need to hop back into that because that game is fun as hell.
Okay. Okay.
It's awesome. So I don't do a ton of multiplayer,
Mhm.
but I am getting more into the multiplayer co-op, which is it's the
Yes.
side of multiplayer that appeals to me the most.
Same. I think that's the side that appeals to a lot of people who prefer these single player or non-live service games. You know, that PVE versus PvP. You know, it's I just want to play with my friends, not necessarily play against other people. You know.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I like playing against the computer. I like beating the computer.
Exactly. Yeah.
I deal with people all day long. I don't want to deal with people
Real.
in a game.
Real. Like that is literally how I feel when I turn my PlayStation on. I'm like, I'm done talking to the world. I just want to chill on my couch and play some games.
Yeah.
Like,
my wife and I just got a board game that was gifted to us. It's called
Mhm.
Forgotten Island, I think,
Okay.
or something like that. Anyways, I asked a buddy of mine because he was getting rid of him. He's moving away, and that's actually why I didn't do the community game stream on Saturday. Was because
Mhm.
we had an impromptu going away party for a friend
Aw.
of ours who's moving. Him and his wife are about to go travel the world. Like, it's
Oh.
insane. They're going to
Yeah, that
like
sounds fun.
Mexico, Spain. They're going a couple
Yo.
other places. They're like they homeschool, so like the whole family's just up and going. It's
Oh,
really cool.
wow.
Yeah, like wild.
Damn.
And I would have
Wish I
never
could pick up
expected
and
this
travel.
from them. But so like I lost my train of thought. We were doing that, and so we didn't do the game stream. But what the fuck was I gonna say?
The board game?
Oh yes, he's leaving, so he doesn't have room to store his board games. And so yeah, co-op multiplayer board game. My buddy moving, giving me his board game. And I was like, dude, I'm very competitive. So is my wife. Like, we don't.
Oh, game nights are fun around y'all.
we don't. Anything past like Uno, and we get
So listen, Monopoly
little,
gets serious in this
and
house.
we get a
damn it.
little pissy. So like, he goes,
It's my
"No, no, no."
property.
He goes, it's you against the game. And I said, really? My ears perked up, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a blast.
Okay,
That
okay, a little
sounds
teamwork.
Fun, yes. It's so good. And so I'm very much in the vein of I like
Mhm, you like co-op. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same.
I just hate that fucking multiplayer shit. Well, when I say
Same, man.
multiplayer, and
Yeah.
I think that's why Battlefield 6, the way it's structured appeals to me so much.
Mhm.
Because you're on a team of 3 other people that's on a larger team of 15, 20, 34, whatever the hell the number was, 62 or whatever.
Yeah.
And so but it's just your 4 that are like in each other's headsets.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, it almost feels like it's just y'all 4 against the map.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
So I really dug that style, and that's what pulled me in the most, because when Ace and Bale and Nelson and Cosmic and I were all playing, and Will jumped on, and like we were all playing, we were all communicating with each other. It was more us versus what was going on than us versus the actual people controlling the avatars. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. You know, you guys healing each other, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good, and I think that's what really pulled me in. Speaking of pulling me in, if we do not keep going, we're never getting through this thing. Did you have anything you wanted to say on Netmarble's 7 Deadly Sins Origins?
No.
Me either. Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
No, I don't care about Sonic now.
It's awesome.
Sorry, Sonic fans.
And I hope it gives some competition to
Mario Kart World
Team
or
Red. I really do. It sounds like from everything that I've heard that the game is gonna do well. It's gonna release well. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be playable. It's not gonna have a lot of issues, bugs, nothing. So I think, and it comes out next week after.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Then they got the Mega Man crossover with it. Yeah.
September 25th. Oh, it comes out tomorrow. Holy shit. Okay. There you go. Comes out tomorrow. Y'all have fun with that one. I am not. See, my kids would love it, but the problem is Daddy's games came first this time.
Oh,
That's what happened.
he said, I'm sorry. Sorry. I gotta be a little selfish today.
It was
All
the
right?
damn demo for Trails in the Sky FC.
He said, it's not my fault, okay?
It's
the
not.
demo.
I gotta figure out what happened to Cassius. I'm still searching for his ass. Anyways. Okay. All right, so we're going to skip that. Okay. This is the game that had me geeking out during when I played the demo because of the Shinobi character in it. Is so like lightning fast that if I have fast combat Souls style games or Souls difficulty, the harder difficult games feel more fun to me. Because I like bouncing around the screen and seeing everything going on.
That's where you and me, you know, we were vibing for a minute. We were vibing Thrifty, and then you said that. See, now I can't co-sign that.
Oh, so we'll see. You can play with the big sword.
I don't see. I just can't do the Souls combat, the fast. Like that's not for me.
Really?
But I'm happy for you though. I'm happy you're happy.
But it's almost a dance at that point, though. It's almost.
See, that's a dance where I have 2 left feet. And I step on other people's toes, you know, the type of dance where I can't participate. So,
but you did Stellar Blade.
Man, that's different. That's different. That's like Souls light. I didn't. I didn't even know there was a demo.
Yeah, there's a demo out right now for Neo 3.
It's out right now.
Okay. It is out right now. It's been out for about a month now, I want to say. You should go check it out. Don't sell your pants. Don't do that. I did that. And the final boss, I couldn't get past it because I sold my pants.
Oh, man.
So
typical.
It's just typical. Do people sell their pants?
Just like, you know, every day, you know, I'm just like, damn it, I knew I should have kept those pants.
I knew I should have kept them. It was quite funny. It's something that whenever I stream a game, the community does not really let me live down. So, anyways, this game has a couple different fighting options. I'm not a huge fan of the big sword or the big spear thingy that he uses. I am, however, a huge fan of the Shinobi because it's so fast and fluid. It's so good. And there's this little combo you can do where you hit twice and then like you dash, but when you're the Shinobi, it like dashes you right behind them. So now you're at their back. And then you just get to waylay on them from the back and just take your swords and just stab the shit out of them.
Okay.
Oh, it's so fun. Now I will say this: playing it with the heavier sword or the heavy option, that was very, very much a Souls-like experience for me, where it was just like I am getting my ass kicked. It's slow. I can't.
It's slower.
Anything.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed as shit because I want my character to move the way a normal human moves. But in a video game, which means they are infinitely strong and they can wield the damn Buster Sword with no issues whatsoever. Like, that's what I need.
Yeah.
And so, it was fun. The next ones are Dynasty Warriors 3. I don't give a shit.
Hey, they remastered the best Dynasty Warriors though.
Yeah. Cool.
He's like, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, all of those games were a weekend rental for me. Every
Oh
single
damn.
time. Dynasty
He said that was a
Warriors,
blockbuster. Turn in, play it on, play it and then turn it back in kind of
It
situation.
absolutely was. Actually,
Damn.
I didn't waste my weekend on those. I'd get those during the week when you could rent them for 5
Yo.
days for $5.
He said I wouldn't even waste a weekend on that.
No, because every time it went the same. And Blockbuster only charged you like $1 a day. And so
Yeah.
during the week it was $1 a day. And
Yep.
like you could go in and I'd grab it and go home and I'd pop it in and whichever Dynasty Warriors it was at the time, I'd put it in and be like, okay. All right. Well, I can only hit square so many fucking times and I took it back. Like,
How dare you, sir? Disrespect Dynasty Warriors, okay?
listen.
Man, listen, I used to love some Dynasty Warriors back in the day. I've definitely not played these new ones, but back in the day, okay, PS3 days, Dynasty Warriors, man.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
So Code Vein, the second one, this is a Souls-like. This is a Souls game. 100%.
Okay, see. Yeah, that's why I was like, well, never mind.
Yeah, it's Code Vein. It's Code Vein 2. That is awesome. There are people who are going to absolutely love the crap out of this game. Given the way 2026 is shaping up so far, I will not have time for this game in my life, so it's gonna have to take a back seat.
Shoot, the way your next month or these next few weeks are lining up for you, you're definitely not gonna have time.
Dude, I have no time for anything except gaming, and that's about it, and that's okay. I would rather have that problem than the others. Okay, so Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. Where are you at on that one?
Like I said, Triangle Strategy is my first, tactics game. So now that I know my way around tactics, Final Fantasy Tactical looks really good. I'm eyeing it. But again, like I said, like you, my gaming schedule is packed, so it'll probably be put on the back burner when I have time.
Yeah, to be honest, adding trails in for me was probably a dumb thing to do.
See? That's why you avoid demos, man, because they'll get you hooked, line, and sinker.
Literally. And I'm not missing Ghost. Like, I'm not missing Ghost of Yotei. I'm just not.
I'm right there with you. That's non-negotiable.
Like, F the noise, F everything. I don't care. There is not a single red cap wearing blue haired nut job that's gonna stop me from playing that game day one. I don't give a rat's ass. Like,
Same, bro. I don't care, bro.
Amongst themselves outside and leave me in peace. Like,
they can launch the nuke, and I'm gonna be right there in the bunker playing it. Okay, I don't care. Like, I'm ready. I don't care. Listen, I'm starting the game right now. It's happening. I don't care. I've started the game.
Y'all got to come back and get me. All right, I'm gonna skip the next couple, and then I'm gonna get to another one that I was like, oh, this is Morgan.
Uh-oh.
First of all, the studio is called Shiusha Games. That sounds like an indie studio.
Yeah.
There you go.
Listen. I got excited. I saw this. I was like, oh my god, I love the art style. But then it started showing the gameplay, and I was like, oh, I can't do platformers like that, man. I can't, because it looks like one of those. It looks like a Metroidvania. I'm not even sure what kind of game it is, but it looked like something that would frustrate me.
So to me, it looks too busy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay, it's a beautiful looking game, so that's why I was intrigued. I was like, "Ooh, look at this art style! Look at that! It's so beautiful. It's different. I love it." I got intrigued. I thought it was like just a regular little indie or something, and then the platforming started, and I was like, "Oh." I'm like, I can't do this. I can't. Okay.
So, as I'm looking at it again, I think part of the reason why I feel like it's too busy, and y'all can't see me, but I just did air quotes, is I think it's because everything has a black and red, finish to it, and so does the main character.
Yeah, they could blend in a lot.
And so, it kind of blends in. But it does look kind of cool.
Man.
It looks...
See, it's me like Hollow Knight, and I can't, beautiful game, great game, but I'm not built like that. I can't.
Nate said she could.
He
It
said-
could be the rapture outside, and she said, "Don't call me. I'm on PS5."
Correct. Jesus, just give me 5 more minutes, please. Like
Hey,
right
Jesus,
now,
you're
right
gonna have to
now.
make a block. You're gonna have to take a block.
Come
around,
back,
okay?
yeah. Spin around, pick everybody else up first, and then come back and get me. Okay, I swear I'll be ready then. I'll be ready.
Yeah. So I did like the title, Josh. I did. The Endless End. I did like that. And it's called Chronoscript. So like, if to me you're
Mhm.
traveling through books and like that,
Yeah, it's
that's
so
a really cool
pretty.
idea.
But I was just like the platforming, the combat. I just know I'm gonna be playing it for like 15 minutes and get frustrated because I'm gonna die multiple times. I can't.
I'm gonna let you talk about this one because
Uh-oh.
I have no interest in this at this current moment.
What? That is so surprising. Really?
It's just
A big open world single player RPG, narrative driven. There's nothing about that interest you.
I mean, it's I don't know. I'm jaded. You gotta
Oh, man.
understand. I see Vikings. I see.
Okay, I feel you on that. Yeah.
It might not even be Vikings, but I see Eivor. I see. Like,
Yeah, I mean, this is a kind of like time period esque thing that is done a lot in games, so I can see
it
why
felt
you'd be
very
jaded.
Ubisoft,
Yeah.
and
It does look
that-
kind of like Valhalla-y.
yeah, Valhalla E. And then I saw the dragons,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that's actually when I started paying full attention to the trailer, because I was like,
Mhm.
oh, well, there's not dragons in Assassin's Creed that I know of. I really thought it was another Assassin's Creed title.
Yeah. But look, just look how big and expansive it is, though. It's like you can fly on dragons, like you can jump off of the dragons and turn into like a flying creature-esque thing. And look at this bitch. It comes out a day before Saros.
Okay, so wait a second, Innate. Okay, see, I thought Morgan just misspoke.
Hmm?
So he said Crimson Desert looks great. There is an MMO of it, but that's not it.
Yeah, the studio the studio that's making Crimson Desert is also has made an MMO, and that's why people thought that Crimson Desert was going to be an MMO. But
Isn't it
they
the same
clarified.
name?
Yeah, it's like Black Desert or something like that.
Black
Like it's
Desert.
very similar. It's very similar in name.
Okay.
But yeah, this is just a regular open world
I don't know.
single player
Price
game.
point's gonna solidify that game for me. If it's a
Oh.
$70
Oh no,
title,
it's
I'm
$70. It's
Oh,
$70.
is it?
I yeah, because the pre-order's live. I looked it up. It is $70. It is. It's a full price game.
out. Morgan's like, let me check my bank account. Yep, it was 70
I was like,
bucks, guys. It was-
shit. Oh, damn. Okay. I got you. Okay, yeah. But funny enough though, I think I guess because of marketing rights with PlayStation does have exclusive armor sets that are only on PlayStation. Like I was laughing because I was looking on the Xbox website to see if Xbox get anything. No, they do not. PlayStation has a little perk of exclusive armor set on Crimson Desert, just so you guys know. FYI.
Motherfuckers over here just existing, getting shit. Like just existing.
Just get ready in the next couple weeks when the word gets out, that PlayStation money had it armor. Just know that it's gonna be out there.
I'm sorry. PlayStation money had an armor, and 30 frames per second was a design choice.
Just hear a certain fan base start saying that they will not be supporting this game because they don't support these type of practices. Oh, I was going to get Crimson Desert day one, but because they decided to do these anti-consumer practices, I canceled my pre-order. I'm like, bro, you weren't getting it.
Hey,
Don't lie.
Speaking of anti-consumer practices, do you want to know what I did?
Oh man, what'd you do?
So, blocking shit behind a paywall we all think is just bullshit, is wrong. You shouldn't do it. Microtransactions are the devil. They're awful. No
Preach.
place in gaming, and I hate them with a bloody fucking passion. But
Right? Oh, he put a butt on it. Oh,
when they offer
man.
you $1.29
Not like this.
for the Sepith packs in Trails in the
I like
Sky
this,
FC,
Thrifty. No.
and
Why is this? Why is
So-
the issue always Trails of the Sky? It always comes back to Trails of the Sky.
Listen,
Like,
listen,
what's going on, Thrifty?
listen,
What's
no,
going
listen,
on?
Listen, I'm addicted. That's the problem. I can't. It's the right now. Trails in the Sky is
They
my
got
cowbell.
you hook, line,
what
and
it-
sinker.
It's my cowbell. The thing that makes my day better is more cowbell.
Wow.
The thing that makes my day better is more trails. So no, listen though, the way they did it isn't. You can't repurchase them.
Okay.
Like they are one-time purchases, and that's it. And it gets you like 500 Sepith. Now, to level up your thing to the next like stat block, it takes like 500 per each one of them per character. So like it doesn't even do much, but I still bought them because I had a weak moment and I spent $5.97 on like 4 things, and I got different costumes.
Wow.
I got
Wow. I'm starting to think Trails is a Ponzi scheme because they got you.
They did.
They got you. It's like, I don't even like microtransactions, but see, it was only $1. So I just kind of like, it was such a deal. It was such a deal, though. Like, damn.
Yes, Josh, it was a weak moment. It was late at night. I wasn't thinking straight. I made decisions, okay?
I can't be held accountable.
And then I spent those decisions. And it was
Wow.
great.
See, that's how they get you, man. It's like that's how everybody gets started on microtransactions. It's like, it was just $1 here and there, it's just a little bit. Like, and then the next thing you know, you done spent $200.
No, see, I was part of the original. So were you? Was I drunk? No, I was not.
That's his story.
You
That's
were
what he's
part of the
saying, at
original
least.
generation with cell phones, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And so like
Mhm.
we got to see the first quote unquote gaming phone that was like Snake, and the
Bro,
really
I was just about to say that. I was like, bro, I played some Snake on my damn phone. Okay, let me tell you, on my little Nokia, hell yeah, Snake went hard.
yeah.
Never beat it though. Never beat it.
They had Might and Magic on there. If you had the Nokia 3885, it was a color
Yeah.
version of Might and Magic that was absolutely god awful, but
Oh,
they had
man.
it. And
These are
so
bringing up
like
memories.
I was brought up in like, ooh, I can play games on my phone. That's really cool. And then I got to the point where they started putting microtransactions in them. And then I fell down that rabbit hole to where I was like, well, the game is free, so if I just spend like $100 a year,
See,
but
gotta
I'm
rationalize
playing-
this. See?
Dude, it was bad. It was a whole thing. The game was Marvel Contest of Champions. I played that thing for like 6
man.
years, maybe 7. It was a long, long time, and they always did a July 4th sale and a Christmas
Not the
holiday
freedom sale.
It was awesome. And like there were 2 years in a row that I couldn't grind as much because my life was changing. I think I was having kids, and that's a lot of extra time, and so I didn't have the time to put into it. Plus I was gaming and all this other stuff still on console, and like just didn't have time. And so I was like, I'm gonna get that little boost. I've been playing this thing for 5 years at this point. Hadn't really put any money into it, and then
I just need a little hit, just a little hit.
just a little bit, like, and so, but then I backed
Just
off.
get me
So
through
no,
the
no,
night,
no. I am fully aware of the slippery slope that could be. But
That's
no,
how it starts, man.
that's how it starts.
That's how the addiction starts. I just need a little hit to get me through the night, man. Just a little bump. Oh God.
I guess only Josh here is getting Tails next month. Feels bad, man. No? Tails. Ryan, you'll have to reword that. I don't know what you mean. Did we ask who was getting it here? Did I?
Mm-mm.
Did I say who?
You did not.
Okay. I thought he was answering like a question that I asked. I was like, shit, did we ask that? Listen.
You have to excuse him. He's still a little high off of Tails right now.
Listen,
guys,
y'all
so.
gotta know, I play games that I want to play. And I play games that are recommended to me by people I trust. This is... Josh,
Shameful.
shut up.
Shameful.
Josh said this is how a junkie convinces us they are fine.
It's just a little hit, bro.
You're high on the micro.
He said, listen, I work better when I buy microtransactions from Tails. Okay. I like, listen, it makes me a better person.
Jeez. Oh, okay. So the Pulse Elevate speakers.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna have some of those hooked up right next to your PlayStation?
Hell no.
Your PC?
I was upset that they would waste our time with that bullshit. I was like, this could be a blog post. This could be a blog post. Why is it you're always advertising your next proprietary fucking thing for your shit, PlayStation? I don't care. And ooh, it hooks up to your Portal. Listen, turn the Bluetooth on Portal so I can put my own, AirPods and hook them up to my Portal. Okay, I don't want to have to buy $300 speakers just so I can get some good sound out of my Portal. Like, I don't care. PlayStation forever trying to sell us something, man.
Yeah, well, yes, we are a captive audience for them.
They're like, oh, while you're here looking at games, how about these fucking speakers? I don't care.
It's like, while we have you here, while you're happy and feel lucky and this is great, how about some speakers?
Like, it makes me out of habit look for like the skip button, like there's an ad popping up, and nope, I don't want to look at this. No, where's skip? Like, I don't care about this advertisement.
I will say this. I don't know who's going to purchase these if they're $300.
Hi everyone, I'm
He said, look at the lean on this bitch. Look, and it comes in black and white, matching with your PlayStation.
That's just like, that was the thing that I thought, like, okay, cool, they're speakers, they look cool,
planar magnetic
great.
drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more
I
details.
don't use my computer
Now,
without
let's
a
check in on
headset
what's next for
anyways.
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, that's how most people do it.
Like,
creepy and captivating Alan
and
Wake
so
2 arrives just in
I
time
get
for
better
spooky
sound
season,
out of that
with Goat
anyways.
Simulator
And
3
when
and
I'm using my
Cocoon rounding
Portal,
out the
I have the
list.
Pulse Explorer
These all arrive for
earbuds
PlayStation Plus Essential members
that
on October 7th.
do directly Bluetooth to the dang thing.
Right, because they
I-
force you to get their proprietary headphones
Hey,
if
they
you want to.
fit really, really good.
You remember me.
Yeah.
The Last
I
of Us Light is
love
this
the
Friday,
fit
September
of them and the
26th.
fact that they are so
part of
light.
Naughty
Oh,
Dog and-
did you see this shit?
Bro, this shit pissed me off. I was like, I know, like me and Nate were joking earlier that it's like, what if they like remaster the remaster of Last of Us and show it the state of play? And so when I saw this, I didn't know what it was at first. I was like, I know damn well they're not about to advertise the fucking Last of Us 2 again.
That's so bad. It is exactly what I thought. It's exactly what I
Oh
thought.
my god.
I was like,
I was-
especially when Abby comes in at the beginning and
shit.
goes,
Yes.
"You remember me?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, we're here again."
Bruh, everybody like me and Nate and we were in the Discord watching this. We all collectively just sighed so loud, like, why PlayStation? Yo, you're making us hate the game. Why?
And then they like made it
Just
better when you could
stop.
play it on remastered version on the PS. No, shut
I was
up.
like, okay.
Please.
I was like, okay, but you could have saved that for a blog post, bro. Like, we could, we'll know that when the, at the end of the month when they tell us, the new games that come in the catalog. Just save it for that.
It was
God, man.
This whole PS Plus spot was kind of annoying. I will say this though.
Yeah.
Tekken 3
later this year.
Also arriving this
Haha.
year,
Memories.
all-time
Wait.
classic from the PS2
I
Tomb Raider
can't
anniversary.
wait.
Oh, memories of me and my cousins.
Eddie,
Man.
knowing how to
And
get
up
the
next,
secret
a
version of
special
Eddie, which was
message from the
Tiger.
creator behind one of
Hell,
PlayStation's most
yes.
iconic
Tiger
franchises.
looked more like Shaft mixed with Pootie Tang, but that's different. That's different. If anybody knows the second movie reference, you know exactly what I'm meaning.
Not Pootie Tang. Yo,
Listen.
chill.
That's one of the funniest damn movies I've ever seen.
Yo. That's how I know you was down. You referenced Pootie Tang. That's crazy.
The fucking belt
Holy shit.
with the belt that he can snap out and slap right back in. Sorry. Anyways, okay.
Bruh, this shit right here pissed me the fuck off.
This pissed me the
I
fuck
swear.
off.
I
Right.
swear.
I was
I was
so
like, okay.
mad.
I was like, I knew the music. I was like, okay. Is this the new rumored little God of War thing?
Yes.
I was like, and then the rock cracked, and then I saw the damn
controller?
adaptive trigger. I said, oh my god.
The fuck you didn't.
It was right there at that point right there where like that you paused where I was just like, yo, I know damn well they're not about to show us another fucking controller. And of course, PlayStation being PlayStation, it's gonna be the most basic of basic controllers.
It's the
Here's this
basicest
white
damn
control,
controller.
the white controllers that we had left over in the factory in the warehouse, and we just kind of slapped that God of War tat on it. There you go.
These are totally different. The buttons,
Happy
instead of being gray,
God
they're
of War
red.
anniversary. No remaster of the original trilogy or remake. No reimagining, no looking at the new God of War, from Santa Monica. No. Here is a basic ass white unpainted DualSense controller that we slapped Kratos' tat on. Here you go. Happy anniversary. Bye-bye.
Morgan, you're being too harsh on it, okay? The triggers are also red, as well as the menu buttons.
Ooh.
And the directional buttons, the little arrows are red. They put effort and thought into this.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Yeah, whatever little kid they had dipping into the paint with them buttons and shit. Yeah, okay. I was just like, bro, they just do the least amount of effort when it comes to these controllers. Like, because if you're gonna waste my time with this shit, you could at least go all out, because this is a staple IP for PlayStation, God of War. Okay, one of the big tentpoles, and this is what you do. This basic bitch ass controller. Okay,
I think the Ragnarok controller looked better.
It did.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, this is a disrespect to the original trilogy. I'm telling you that right now.
The Ragnarok controller at least was blue with the white offset. It looked good. Like, look at this, guys. Now you can buy these from PlayStation. That's cool.
I feel like even if you were a hardcore God of War fan, if they didn't tell you this was a God of War controller, you probably wouldn't have guessed it. You'd be like, oh, I see it. Oh yeah, that's Kratos' tat. Like, you'd have to tell them, like, oh yeah, it's God of War. Oh shit, yeah, you're right, it is. Like, look at this shit. 20 years for that.
Look at this. Here's this one. Beautiful, gorgeous. The big wolf, the baby wolf.
Effort.
We get it. Awesome. Looks great. Everything looks great. The controller's clean as hell. Looks awesome. Got it. And then look at this low effort bullshit. Like that. The first thing I thought was, oh, they painted a red streak on a controller.
Was this a diss to David Jaffe? Is that what this was about? Fuck him in that trilogy.
It's just dumb. Red streak and call it a day. All right, pack it up, everybody. We did the
somebody in the boardroom really approved this. Like, oh my god, they're gonna love this.
Hey,
happy anniversary.
That is not in dispute. If people want it, I don't give a fuck. Buy it. I'm not going to tell you not to buy it. I will, however, tell you there is no way under God's green earth, unless it is gifted to me with no money ever coming into my bank account and leaving my bank account, I will never have one of these. Ever. I will get the iridescent green one from the beginning of the year that I still have not been able to go pick up. I will get that one before I get this one.
That shit, man. That just made me so mad too, because I was just like, bro, you wasted time showing us this shit. Like, why?
And now,
this is like, people have been waiting for them to do something for the anniversary.
Hey, you have a purple one, Josh? That's the main controller I use, is the bluish purple one.
The purple's nice.
Yeah, I have the Galaxy, whatever the blue one was that came out recently. It was the Chroma one. It was the blue Chroma. Mm-hmm. I love that one. That's gorgeous. As a matter of fact, their whole Chroma line, except for the basic ass white one, are awesome. I hate the white one, but I don't like all white sneakers either. My brain doesn't do well with them. It just looks like a big chunk of white brick on somebody's foot, and I'm like, that doesn't look good.
I just know I would scuff them in a day, and it would just piss me off. Look at this beautifully crisp white, and then I got this big ass black streak on the side. I'm like, now I gotta throw them out. They're ruined.
Yeah. Oh, the midnight purple. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know which one you have. Got it. Now wait a damn minute. I thought you couldn't see color.
Who, me?
No. Josh. He said he has the midnight purple controller, and it's his favorite. I thought your ass couldn't see color, bro.
Oh, he's colorblind?
I think so. I thought so. I cannot. Okay. The fuck?
Oh, shit. The way he said it so matter-of-factly, I cannot. Are you sure you're picking up the purple one, though?
He said purple is fun to say.
Mind you, he's low-key picking up like the black one every time, and he just thinks it's the purple one. Oh man, this is my favorite. But Josh, it's not
Ray
purple.
Charles picks up a dog and goes, "Oh, I love puppies." Sir, that's my kid. Oh, I love puppies. What the fuck? Like, God.
Oh, it's not funny. I'm sorry, Josh.
It's not. It's just.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a purple and a pink one. Okay. I'm sorry, Josh. I love you, dude. Nothing but love for you. He said I'm not that blind.
Okay.
This is gonna get so. That dude that used to come in here, I used to have a guy who came into my streams and clip me. It was hilarious. And he's gonna clip this section. Thrifty makes fun of blind people.
Yo. Oh man.
Shit,
just making fun of our colorblind friend over here.
Oh, let's continue. Okay. So Brian East said that they redeemed themselves after this god awful controller.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't wrong. I might not talk during this. I might. I don't really know. This game had me out of my seat.
Absolutely. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Not really. It's fucking Insomniac. Like, what? Insomniac's back has to fucking hurt. That's all I'm saying.
They carrying PlayStation, man.
They are carrying, 17 other studios on their backs. Just strapping the whole fucking company and saying, let's go.
I love you, Insomniac. I love you so much. I appreciate you. PlayStation's one of PlayStation's best acquisitions, to be honest.
Josh is gonna get me canceled. He goes, make fun of blind people. I make fun of blind people.
Yo. He said, listen, at least I can see. Damn it.
Oh man. Okay. Let's start this thing. Get away from the controller that looks like ass. Another thing on that damn controller, real quick. People gave the Ghost of Yotei controller shit. At least it had artwork outside of the shit smudge that was on it. Like,
yo, I love how people keep calling it the shit smudge.
At least, listen, I had somebody at one of my local stores. I walk in and he knows I'm a PlayStation dude. He knows I have this channel, and he's like, "Hey man, did you see the new controller for Ghost of Yotei?" And I said, "No, I know a couple people in my Discord are getting it." Blah blah. He goes, "It has a shit mark on it."
Yo, the disrespect. You know, it's supposed to be the wind, I think.
It's supposed to be. You break wind with that. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, shut up, yeah. Not break wind. Chill.
Okay, here we go.
Showstopper.
God, it was the two claws coming in.
Yo. Rip that man apart.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The troll just had...
Ooh! Did you see it? Oh my god! Look at the fucking yellow suit! God! This is gonna be so great.
Classic.
But I'd be lying.
And it being Insomniac, I just know we're gonna have so many different variations of the comic suits. The brutal nature of this game.
It has that like bully beatdown system that was in the Arkham games, where Batman, if after he like stunned him, could go in
the finishers.
And they could not the finishers, the like really up close in tight body punches that he would do. On somebody.
Yeah.
Like you stun him with your cape and then you get in. It has those type of things in here, and it works because you're just stabbing the shit. Did you see how much blood splattered freaking everywhere?
Dude. They're talking about they had its own unique blood system that they made for this game.
Wait, does Sabretooth have a cybernetic appendage? He does.
That's that's what's his
Omega.
name? Red.
That's Omega. That's Omega Red. Never mind. At first it looked like Sabretooth with the longer hair and the fucked up grill. Okay, yeah, that's Omega Red. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, it's so good.
Just not for me.
Yes, the bleeding coming out of the claws coming out. It's perfect.
Uh-huh. Oh, at that point when I saw Mystique, I fucking lost it again.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I saw her fighting what looks to be the enemies, which makes me wonder, do I get to
She on
control
our side.
Mystique?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I,
I mean, Insomniac does love giving us, missions where we control, like, the secondary characters.
No. Say it right. They like giving us secondary missions where we control the bad bitch. That's what they like to do.
True. We go
That's
from
what they
Mary
like to
Jane
do.
to Mystique.
That's well, one of those is way more capable than the other. But
What you mean? Mary was kicking ass like she was Spider-Man, bro.
Sure. Yeah, the gunplay was fun.
Yeah.
I'm Wolverine.
I wonder what other X-Men we're gonna see.
Every fucking one of them. Okay.
Dude, I better see Professor X roll out in his motherfucking wheelchair. I'll tell you that.
If listen, oh shit, if the leak shows 4 playable characters, oh the leak, I stayed so far away from the leak that
Same.
I forgot it even happened until you just mentioned it just now. Like I stayed the hell away from that. I had fun, but I had to roll my eyes when she took out the. That's true. You're taking out the symbiote with a stun gun.
Listen, she said stranger danger and just zapped him with it.
Oh my gosh. And guys, I'm going to let him talk real quick because the next thing that he answers is actually really important. And so, because it's the biggest thing following surrounding the game.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics? Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
So we're going to pause that real quick. So in answer to the first question, yes, it is going to be as visceral. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be blood, gore, junk everywhere. The other thing that really impressed me was when the actor, that guy, Liam McIntyre, which I don't know what else he has done. I don't know if he's done.
He was in Spartacus. If you've ever seen the show, Spartacus.
Okay, no.
Oh
I
damn!
have not.
Great show.
But is there? That's what I was wondering. Is there anything else this guy might be in?
He was in the.
He looks like I should know him. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. He was in the Flash show on yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. He was in the Flash. Got it. Yep. All right. So I just pulled him up. Let me do this real quick. Yep. He was Mark Mardon. He was Weather Wizard. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now why I know him from somewhere. He's also done a ton of other shit in the comic book area. When they hire these guys and I hear them say, not it was such an undertaking, it was such this, it was such that, but when I hear them say things like, I knew it was a huge responsibility, like, that's not terms that we use to describe jobs a lot. It's rewarding, it's good. I'm good at it. I took it very seriously, sure, all of that. But like, when something is your responsibility, it's personal. Like, I have a responsibility to my wife and my children. It's personal. I have a responsibility to my church. It's personal. And so hearing him talk about it, and y'all can go watch the rest of the interview that he does there, but hearing him talk about it, it is extremely, extremely personal. And he has taken what seems to be a huge interest and a lot of care with this. And it has me absolutely excited because if the Marvel Universe can teach us anything, if you miscast a character who already has a comic book following, you're screwed. Like,
yep.
I don't give a black, green, blue, white, orange, purple, polka dot. I don't give a fuck. If the casting doesn't get picked up by the audience, it's not gonna work. And so I really love the casting they did with this. I love the guy they got for it.
The entire game is built around.
I think keeping it Australian.
To the
I think that's the canon now. You want to be Wolverine, you got to be Australian.
Insomniac stamp on that. How do we want to put our own spin and creativity,
yeah,
but still get something
great.
new and fresh that fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth.
Yeah.
I love the attention to detail.
It's a lot more destruction than in like Spider-Man, like destructible areas.
Wolverine is a character
you can knock people into booths and stuff. I was like, hell yeah.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness. You'll see Japan.
There's a shot where
yes, that's you got to, man. That's canon, man. Like fucking Wolverine without his motorcycle.
Nice
like, come on.
They need to treat the motorcycle
and the
like
amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game.
Yeah.
Red makes an appearance. Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine
Mystique.
is blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
She's
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like
we
him.
Decapitated somebody's head with 3 claws coming up through it. We thought that was going to be too far.
It's like, nah, push it farther. Wear his head as a trophy.
We thought that was going to be too far. Thankfully, we kept it. Awesome. Shit. That was the question, though. Like, you go from making kid-friendly Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank, and then you tell me you're making Wolverine. Like...
That was the big question in everybody's mind. I remember when it was officially announced and everybody was like, they were excited, obviously, because Insomniac's making another Marvel game. But I remember everybody in Insomniac's comments, they were like, hey, I mean, we love Spider-Man, but, it's really, kid-friendly. You got to go in with Wolverine. It can't be E to T. It has to be M. You have to decapitate blood. It has to be visceral. And I remember them commenting back and saying, don't worry, we got you guys. Like, we're not holding back.
Pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover.
So the only fear that I have,
rough edge,
and it's a legitimate concern, I think. The only concern that I really have is when we played the demo for Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade was blood and guts spewed across the whole screen. It was awesome. And when we got the game, it had been censored with the blood being turned down a bit. So, like, and I say a bit, the blood was turned down a lot. Like, there were fights that she would have in the demo where afterwards she looked like she'd be drenched in blood, like dripping. And in the game, that never really, like, got to that point ever. So, like... this could just be for the sizzle reel, but I don't think Sony would even let them get it in the sizzle reel if they weren't expecting it to stay.
I mean, the fact that they said they literally made a part of the engine just specifically for the blood, that's a very important part of this game. And we have like games like Ghost that get bloody as hell. I mean, we have a specific mode in Ghost that's supposed to give you more gore and mud, right? I forgot which mode it's called, not the Kurosawa mode, but the other mode, the 13 Assassins mode, that's supposed to get close up, give you more blood and mud, and get close combat in Ghost of Yotei, right? And obviously, like games like The Last of Us Part 2, they don't hold back in the gore either, right? It gets very bloody, very very mature. So yeah, I don't see this getting censored in the slightest.
Like
I'm happy. I think they're going in.
So here's my question, because that's the end of the state of play, if I'm not mistaken. Wolverine's behind the scenes. Yeah, closing montage. Yeah, that's the end. Okay. So here is my question.
They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
Jez has been promoting this idea for the past few weeks that once Wolverine drops, nobody gives a shit anymore and PlayStation's back on top. Like, because there's been a lot of naysayers, a lot of people who've been down on PlayStation. Even myself, I've been heavily critical of them over the past probably about 6 months. And from your perspective, I know from what I've gathered, you don't really view Sony as ever kind of like falling off, right?
They definitely had a lull. I'm not going to deny that. It hasn't been what that those last few years of PS4 was, right? But I think that's where we're hitting at. We're finally getting to that point, since we're getting to the end of the generation. But for me, I'm waiting for Wolverine, but I think the real peak and PlayStation's back is when it's gonna be when it's Wolverine, right? That's fall 2026, and then after that, hopefully, Cory Barlog's game, and then Intergalactic. I think those three back to back will definitely cement PlayStation. Okay, PlayStation's back to its glory of being at the top of its game. Releasing banger after banger after banger, right? I think that'll be the moment. During the end of 2026, well, 2026 and 2027, I think will be the years for PlayStation to definitely reign supreme once again.
Yeah, and I think that, Brian East said it in here. He said there's plenty of exclusive games that make PlayStation 5 relevant. It never had to be only first party. And that's a true point. That's a fair point. Oh, excuse me. Hang on. About to sneeze.
Bless you.
Excuse me. That's why I have a mute button on the side of my headset. But also, allergies in Arkansas? Fun times, by the way. Fun times.
Poor thing.
Oh, it sucks. I can't wear my contacts unless I have a Zyrtec in me for about an hour and a half before I try to put them in.
Oh man, so I gotta get the body ready first.
I gotta get it warmed up. It's like an old vehicle with a bad transmission. You gotta let it run for a little bit to warm up the transmission fluid.
Yep.
Anyways, listen, if y'all don't know what that's like, y'all didn't grow up the same way I did. That's all I'm saying. Y'all grew up in a little bit more privileged position than me.
Yep.
We had vehicles that had to warm up or they wouldn't go in gear. Anyways, so I fully believe that PlayStation did have a lull. They have had a lull. We're still we are actively coming out of that right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is interesting because last year I told them I would give them a full fiscal year. I did that. That fiscal year ended in April. And now that's when I really turned into, hey, I need you to show me something. I'm done. It's been a year. Y'all told me y'all be releasing some cool stuff this year. I need to see it. And to be fair, I get Ghost of Yotei in about a week.
About a week, yep.
So I'm
Beautiful
getting
thing.
Ghost of Yotei. I'm getting all these other titles. I'm playing games. I'm experiencing games I've never tried before. And now you're telling me the last 2 years of the slate are going to be jam-packed? Like, that's great. And then, that's not... One of the things that I think that this could lead to, let's see, if I'm doing my math correctly, which I'm probably not, PlayStation is 5 years old. The PS5 is 5 years old this year. Well,
yeah.
Yes.
In November,
2020, so 5 years old. 2026 makes it 6 years old. 2027 is 7 years old. 2028, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that so if they have all their heavy hitters, you mentioned Santa Monica's new game with Cory Barlog's new game, Intergalactic with Naughty Dog's new game. We're getting a new game from Insomniac now.
Yeah.
Outside of Insomniac, then, do you think... Oh, and then Sucker Punch, we're getting Ghost of Yotei now as well.
Right.
Do you think that any of the big three will be in the launch window, then, or the big five, rather, in the launch window of the PS6?
I think...
You see what I'm saying? Like, timeline, you're looking at if they are all releasing this year, next year, and the year after, and then you do a 4-year dev cycle, like, or 3-year even if you're Insomniac, like, you're still putting yourself to where you're not going to be there day one unless they extend the life. So, go ahead.
Yeah. I think that it'll be almost like a similar situation with PS5. I think it'll be, because as far as Santa Monica is concerned, I think what we'll get next is whatever Cory's working on, right?
Sure.
But the other side of the team is working on the next God of War, which is supposedly supposed to be in Egypt, right? I think that will be a launch title or around the launch of the PS6, and I also think that whatever Guerrilla's working on, whether it's the Horizon multiplayer or the next Horizon 3, I think that'll be around launch of PS6. Yeah, like as far as Naughty Dog says, they're working on multiple projects at the moment, multiple single player projects. So yes, we're getting Intergalactic now.
Of course they are.
So yeah, we're getting Intergalactic now, but maybe they'll have something else for us by the time PS6 is around.
They will. It'll be Intergalactic remade, remastered.
Shut up! Don't you put that in the air? Don't you put that in the atmosphere?
We're gonna get
It'll be an Intergalactic remastered PS6. Yo. We rewrote the story from you. Like, I was just like, oh god.
Listen, they almost got my ass with the chronological release. I am not the chronological mode. Almost got me because I want to see if my theory is correct and if it fixes my enjoyment of the game.
Funny enough, I've seen people who played it, who had the same theory. Like, I think it would have been better if it was, wasn't flashbacks essentially.
Yeah.
And then most of the people who played it in chronological order said, yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it just doesn't vibe the same way when it's in chronological order. She's like, they were like, yeah, it doesn't work. But maybe it'll be different for you. But yeah,
go ahead.
No, you're fine. But yeah, I think, like I said, Naughty Dog, I think Santa Monica and Guerrilla, because Guerrilla has a few different projects, right? Here they have Horizon 3, they have the Horizon MMO, supposedly, the Horizon multiplayer. God knows they are just pushing the hell out of some damn Horizon. And then of course we have Ben Studio, who had to scrap the game that they were working on before, right? The live service game they were working on, and they basically had to start over now. So whatever the hell Ben Studio's working on, that might be ready.
They had other things. You heard the guy. He said that they have other things. That's what he said.
Yeah. Whatever they're working on, maybe that'll be ready by the time the PS6.
Other things are.
Right. Whatever other things. And then of course, there's Bungie.
Who?
Like I give a damn about what the hell. Who? Maybe they'll have Destiny 3.
You just said $1.6 billion flushed down the toilet. That's all I heard.
Yeah. Honestly, that's exactly how I see Bungie, to be honest. They're just, ugh.
Hey, listen.
Haven Studios, guys.
Who? Is that the Fair Games?
Yeah, Fair Games. That game needs to be canceled, bro. I swear it is, because
it already is.
We've still not seen it. I thought we would see it at the State of Play.
Listen,
let's pray to God it is.
So there was one game at the State of Play today, or that was one game that I wanted to be at the State of Play so freaking bad. And funny enough,
remaster?
No. It wasn't even a Sony exclusive title.
Oh, okay.
It was Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra.
Oh yeah.
But then I was like, so I have yesterday was super busy. I recorded audio for a kind of predictions video of the State of Play. And I never was able to get it edited in time to release it. And so, obviously, releasing a predictions video today after the event would have been fucking weird. So, I didn't. But in that video, one of the things that I had wanted was Rise of Hydra. But then I talked myself out of it in the video because I was like, well, if it is Rise of Hydra, they'd probably save it for Tokyo Game Show. Or...
We did just have those leaks. So that means something might be close.
Oh, So I have 2 games next year already that are on the books. I have Saros, and I have Wolverine. 100%.
Right.
Those are 2 out of my 3 $70 games or $80, whatever the hell.
What about GTA 6?
Do what?
About GTA 6? What? Oh man, you're not part of the 99% that are, head over heels for GTA? Oh damn. Okay, you're a rare breed out here.
It's gorgeous.
Wow.
It looks amazing. I can appreciate the accomplishments of that franchise.
Wow.
But like
you're not a rock star, like a big rock star kind of, fandom.
The only one I ever liked
fanboy.
was 4, and that's because I liked Calvin.
Okay. Wow.
Is...
You know what? I envy you because I'm gonna be like, nobody can say anything to me when GTA 6 comes out. Like I'm taking off a month from work. I'm gonna tell them like, I got, I've contracted chickenpox or something. Like I'm gone. I can't come in, man.
So
I can't.
So
adult chickenpox is very serious.
So no, it is actually very serious. Like
yeah.
Adult chickenpox can actually fuck you up real bad.
Exactly. So I have to stay at bed rest. The doctor said, man, I can't go anywhere, man. I'm super contagious.
100% mess you up. Like talk about leaving scars everywhere. Anyways, Josh even said, nope, he isn't a GTA person. I'm just not.
Wow.
Does the game look awesome? Does it look really cool? Absolutely. But I guarantee you, if another $70 game comes out or gets announced at the Tokyo Game Show, and it's from a franchise I like, it's from a studio I like, if Tides of Annihilation gets a release date for next year, fuck all, everything else is gone. I have my 3 games. Like then I have so many games from this year and last year that I'm still trying to catch up on that I'll catch on sale next year. Like I normally do. It's very strange that I have 3 new games at once that I'm playing. It's very, very odd.
Because you're usually a backlog type of guy.
I'm usually a backlog type
or wait
of guy.
for a sale. Yeah.
And so it just so happened that was my summer. And my whole summer was backlog, wait for a sale, find these games on sale. I played some RoboCop. I played some other things. Like
that's another game that's in my backlog that I gotta play, RoboCop.
It's really fun. I have to be in the mood to go slow though.
Okay.
Because he moves like a tank.
Yeah,
it's
that's
very
what
slow.
And Nate told me.
Deliberate.
It's like I'm gonna get that the full edition that they're re-releasing with the main game and the DLC that they're gonna sell for $50. I'm gonna get that bundle. I'm gonna get that because I want that.
Likewise, Thrifty, I'm with you.
Damn, everybody in here is anti GTA. Wow. Yeah. We got the rare 1% in here.
Wasn't it? Calvin was the name of the dude in GTA 4, wasn't it? GTA 4 main character. Wait, no, it wasn't GTA. Which one am I thinking of? San Andreas, not GTA 4. San Andreas. My bad. Okay. I had the wrong one. It was GTA.
Man. So y'all telling me y'all don't want to go to Miami and throw some ones on some stripper booties? That's wow. Okay. Hey, I ain't mad at you. That's cool.
Carl. It was CJ. CJ, not Calvin. His first name was Carl. I've always called him Calvin for some reason when I talk about him to anybody.
He said, I call him by his Christian name.
Yeah, I call him. That's really funny. But no, and I know that it will be a game that I can find on sale, or if push comes to shove, and it's like, oh my god, because I'll be dead honest, the trailers look gorgeous, the gameplay looks fun, and it looks like they actually gave it a really good, engaging story. Like, they hit on all the things that I would typically like. But there is some other stuff there from like back when I was a kid. GTA was not allowed in my house. Period.
Same. Same.
Blank.
I had to
Period.
sneak it.
I
had to
wasn't
get a
allowed
friend's
to
house
go
to
over
play
to
it.
friends' houses who had GTA.
Oh wow, it went that far.
I was not, and if my parents knew it, I'd be grounded. Like,
Wow.
it was a big, big no-no. And so
Yeah.
I was talking to, I think I was talking to a Nate. I think it was either a Nate or Henry. It was one of the two. I think it was a Nate. Anyways, him and I were talking, and my dad was very strict with what he let into my brain. And
Right.
because he was in the military, he went over, he fought in wars, he had seen things that he can't unsee. He knows what it's like to see bullets and violence like that, and people getting their heads splattered, and actually what that does to the human psyche, and how you can't forget it.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is just like most dads from that generation, they didn't know how to really communicate very well. So it turned into, no, sit down, shut up, and don't play it because I said so. That's
just because I said so, yeah. No explanation as to why. It's just I said
because
so,
I said so. Later
That's the way they
on
parent
now, it literally, the conversation I was having with, I do think it was a Nate, the conversation I was having with him, literally in that moment, as I was like texting him, I was like, oh, shit, that's why he did it. He did it to protect what was in my brain, because once you see certain things, you can't unsee them.
Yeah.
And so, like, but what that did was it detached me from that franchise 100%. So whenever other people were playing Grand Theft Auto, I was playing Uncharted. I was playing God of War. I was playing Final Fantasy. I was playing Diablo, because that was cartoon blood and goblins and ghouls, and they're not actual people. They don't exist. So mythical anything, you could have me filleting a fucking elephant on the screen and blood squirting everywhere, and it was fine. Because it wasn't a person.
Right.
As soon as it became a person, that was a no-go in my house. Which is also probably, that could be why I don't like first-person shooters. Because all of those games weren't even allowed. Hell, you couldn't play Medal of Honor in my house.
Oh, wow.
Well, that was because it was a wartime game. So, there's some shit that he had to deal with that stuff, right? And so that's part of the reason I think why I'm not big into it. And so because I missed that first initial surge, it's like what Square Enix has the problem with now of getting people involved in Final Fantasy who weren't
the new
there
generation
for the originals.
Exactly. They don't really have any skin in the game.
Right. And that's where I'm at. Does it look cool? Yes. Does it have a hell of a following? 100%. Am I going to be the idiot that says, the game's going to do nothing? No, you're dumb. Shut up. It's going to do great. But am I going to rush out day one to get it? Probably not.
I mean, that's good on you, because there's a lot of gamers who, even if they don't, especially if they don't like a game or they don't know anything about it, they fall for the hype and they buy it anyway, just based off of other people getting hype about it. So it's good that you can think for yourself and be like, even with the insurmountable hype surrounding GTA 6, you're just like, that's just not a game for me.
Yeah.
I prefer gamers like that. It's like, you can think for yourself, you know what you like, and that's just not for you.
Yeah. It really, Nate talks about it all the time on y'all's show. Gamers who don't know what the fuck they want.
Yes. Yes.
I can tell you, I have a type like nobody's business. You give me an isometric game with hack and slash mechanics and cooldown on your stuff and yes, please, I am there. I am very simple. It's fine. You give me an over-the-shoulder action game with fast, whippy combat, I'm there pretty much day one for you. I got you. You give me something like Coffee Talk, and I'm gonna wait until some folks play that. I'm not even gonna know what the fuck that is until somebody says, "Hey, did you try this?" And it's because I have a type. It's not because I think those games are shitty. It's because I look and gravitate towards the games that interest me or the gameplay styles that interest me, because I've been doing this for 1989 was when I first picked up a damn controller. So and I was 4. So let's see, I've been doing 89, so 25, 35, 36 years. God, I'm old. I've been doing this for 36 years. I knew what games I liked back on the Super Nintendo. I loved the Disney games. Well, I loved Aladdin. Yeah. And I loved the first level and a half of Lion King. But like,
I'm about to say, yeah, Lion King. Oh, hell no. PTSD.
Like,
hell no.
Aladdin was fun as hell, though. And
yeah,
especially the carpet ride, like the escape on the carpet was
really
cool.
Yeah.
But like, gamers who know what the hell they want, that doesn't mean that when somebody suggests a game to us, you're like, oh no, I hate that. I'd never play that.
Right.
No. That means that you're not going to sit and fall for every bit of hype. I did that.
Exactly.
I've done that a couple times this generation, though. Just out of, the hype around it, everybody was up in arms about it. It started selling real crazy, and that was Elden Ring. A lot of people fell for the hype for that. Yeah. At launch, against my better judgment. I knew I hated Souls games. The guy who sold it to me knew I hated Souls titles, and he was like, bro, are you sure?
Are you I know you, bro. Are you sure? Before you pull this trigger, let me ask you one last time. Are you sure?
Are you sure? And I said,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, give it to me.
Yeah. Everybody's told me it's the easiest Souls out there, blah, blah, blah. It's super, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, get it. So I did. And I made it past the first boss.
Uh-huh.
And I never made it anywhere else. That was
hey, make it past the first boss is an accomplishment, though. That's good.
I did. I actually had a video up of me cheesing that entire fight in like a minute and a half.
Oh, okay.
It was listen, it was the most jacked up way to do it. So, in Elden Ring at the very beginning, if you like run to a certain spot in the map, climb up a mountain to the backside, you get to this dragon. And you're on the backside of this dragon. The dragon can't see you. The dragon also can't move because of where it's located at. You're not supposed to be able to get there. You then kill said dragon and get like 100,000 coins or whatnot, whatever the hell the currency is.
Yeah.
You then use that to level up to level 14, 15.
Yo.
After that, you run really fast through more sections of the map until you find the glint wand and two spells and 2 summons. Then you run back, not dying this whole time, generally with people chasing you for most of it. And you run back and you get into the castle, and then you can beat Margit the Feld pretty simply by just hanging in the backside of the map and just casting spells.
Bro said he found the cheat codes. Yo.
It was great. It was awesome. And then, guess what? That stops working when you're in a cave with 2 little midget-looking dudes that are trying to kick your rear end. I hated those guys.
So then it immediately stops.
It's just... And every time you die, you go back 3 hours, and it's just fucking was annoying. But I got into the hype. I did. And it happens. But there's other games that I've convinced myself aren't as bad as people say, and they're actually worse. Like Unknown 9. Have you ever heard of the game?
Oh, say that again. What's the name of the game?
Have you ever heard of Unknown 9: The Awakening?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody said that game was ass. Everybody. I'm sorry. There's actually 1 or 2 people that I know that are like, it wasn't that bad. But given the
that's
way
the single player game, right?
Yes.
The Magic or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I didn't make it past the first 20 minutes of frame pacing issues.
Damn.
It was awful. Starts out really beautiful, really cool looking. You're going through these like portals and into these like other areas where you just have to walk straight. I didn't think walking straight would cause the fucking camera to glitch and the frame rate to die. But it does. And I just couldn't. I was like, you have got to be shitting me. And that's a game that I was like, it's on sale for $20. I'll get it for $20. No big deal. Everybody says it's rough, but people say a lot of shit. So let me see what it's like. I like the premise of it, the magic, all that stuff. Cool. Let me see what it's like.
Yeah.
And it was ass. I now permanently own that game.
Why do you say that like it's a punishment? I now permanently own that game.
I was stupid.
Forever stain.
And my PlayStation is worse for it.
Oh,
It's
man.
worse than Atlas Fallen. Because Atlas Fallen was at least playable.
Yeah.
Like, Atlas Fallen, for all the freaking crap that you have to do to fight the camera in combat, it's not a terrible game.
Mm-hmm.
It's very vanilla, very been there, done that, but, like, it's not bad. It's just like it's not even comfort food. It's like the peanut butter toast for breakfast. Like, it's okay. It gets the job done.
Gets the job done.
But
yeah.
I've had this quite a bit. Like, I know what this tastes like. I don't want this right now.
Right.
But anyways. Okay, so let's get on to the member question, and then we can go ahead and bounce out. I think the member question is going to be pretty quick.
Okay.
Guys, every week we do a members, it's called Members Voice. It is a chance for y'all to get on here and actually put forth your ideas on what you want to ask the panel. Check out the YouTube channel community section so that way y'all can see that. We only have a few people responding right now. It is open 100% to anybody who is a member. So that is a gifted, that's not a gifted, that's if you pick up your own, if you don't, doesn't matter. You can put very specific input into the shows. And this week, we have, I need to do like a little drum roll thing. Okay, I'm going to stop that now. Sounds more like a mouse. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, so this one is coming from Innate, and I am actually going to try to enhance this because it's really small. Not Innate. Henry. Jesus. It's coming from Henry. I was reading Innate's name in the chat, and I said Innate again. Okay. He said, I'll put the same question here as I put earlier. Should games that were officially in early access be eligible for Game of the Year nominations? He just wants to throw a pipe bomb into the show at the very end.
Damn, that's a good question.
See, okay, so I want your perspective before I say a damn thing then. Give me your perspective on that. What do you think?
Oh, man, it's hard to say because I'm thinking the perfect example I'm thinking of right now is Hades 2, right? Game that was in early access for like a year, and now it's officially being released, I think, tomorrow? For the Switch and PC, the official version 1 is coming out of early access. Shit. And it's rated like it's the highest rated new game of the year. I think it's a 96 or something. Which is not surprising because I loved Hades 1. It was so fucking good. Damn. I would feel like it would be a disservice to Hades for it to not be nominated because it's just such a great game. But, you know, with early access, that's a good question, Henry. Damn. Because it's like you have this essentially a free window of time to improve and get, you know, community feedback and you know, make changes and, you know, all this stuff before your game releases. So people kind of already know what to expect from the game, at least the people who have been playing, you know, in early access the entire time, right? So it's like, you know, for a lot of people, you know, the official release, they've been playing it already, right? They've been playing it for a year or so. Damn, I don't know, because I don't want to say no, because I wouldn't want Hades 2 to not be nominated. I want it to be nominated this year.
Well, so Hades 2 will get nominated this year because it's releasing before the cutoff window. So
yeah, I'm just thinking in the perspective that if there was a reality, like Henry said, if if early access games weren't allowed to be voted for Game of the Year, like I don't know. It's a hard question. Because it's like many.
Here's some of the chat. Okay, so here's what some of the chat are saying.
Okay.
You have Josh Ayers saying, let's go here. If it's officially out, sure, but early access, no. And then Innate says, where was his? He says, Innate said, if it can't be rated, you can't be nominated.
Okay.
So I So here's the deal. I wouldn't want. I have no control over this shit. I wouldn't want Path of Exile 2.
Okay.
To be nominated as Best Action Game of the Year.
Mm.
It's a phenomenal game. It is so fun. It is engaging. It is wonderful. If I didn't have 3 games at once that I was playing right now, I'd probably go back and play that because I'm itching for that kind of isometric title. Like, great. And they just did an update on it, and I'm an early access person on it on the PlayStation, so, like, I get the update. It was freaking sick. And they fixed some of the glitching. Anyways, the game is great. But
yeah,
I wouldn't want it to be... I would rank early access right up there with DLCs. DLC shouldn't be up there, and neither should early access. Those games are considered incomplete in works in progress. Therefore, they are not complete.
Okay,
games.
so you're saying while still in early access. Okay, I confused the question. Okay, yep. I apologize. I thought you meant like when they come out of early access are like games that have been in early access, should they be eligible?
No,
okay,
absolutely.
You mean games. Okay, so that's my fault. Games that are still in early access, should they be eligible for Game of the Year? No, absolutely not. I can give you a definitive answer on that. No.
Well, because Hades should have gotten nominated last year.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, I get the question now. Apologies. Yeah, no, they should not, because like the chat's been saying, they're not completed. They're not completed works. They're essentially free, and the company is continuously changing the game based on community feedback, right? It's like what you play in early access may not even be what you get in the final game. So it's like you could judge a game on, let's say they did nominate a game that was in early access. Let's say some game that's in early access in 2025 gets nominated, and then when it officially releases in 2026, it's completely different from the game that was nominated in 2025. It's like, it's not even what people nominated. It's like, man, they changed like kind of the gameplay, they changed the level design, they did this and this based on community feedback. It's not even the same game that was up there for Game of the Year. So no, because it is so volatile, because it is so consistently changing, it's not really fair to put a game that's essentially in a basically a demo build mode, like a build mode essentially, and put that up there for Game of the Year. No. I don't think so.
Okay, so we should have a category for best DLC. I think they should. I think that would eliminate what happened last year.
Yeah.
Where a DLC got up there on stage.
Oh my God.
Like that. I don't think that
shit was insane.
That needs to be its own category.
Insane.
So, the best place for this, the best solution going forward then, because there are so many games that are good that are in early access.
Yeah.
Especially on Steam, that's kind of their shtick. Early access, get it. PlayStation's starting to come into that area a bit. And so I almost would want to put them in like a most anticipated category, but I don't think that's fair either, because the game is somewhere between, hey, it's been announced and has a release window, and the game is here in our hands and we're playing the finished product. It's somewhere kind of in the middle. And so I think we should, if people want to start nominating these things for awards and shit, because everything needs to get an award, whatever, fine. It needs to be its own category. Like
best early access.
Best early access, or most played, or some stupid bullshit.
Something like that.
Make up something. Come on, Keely, you're good at this shit. Make up something. Who cares? Like, but there needs to be something there to avoid the DLC, the early access, the blah blah. Like, because I don't want to see people getting nominated for partial work when developers who have done the completed job in that moment get the shaft.
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't feel right. And it's the same way I felt about the DLC last year, just not in the exact same terms. Like, I don't think that Bandai Namco or FromSoft did a half-assed job and wanted to get I don't think that. But, like, that is a DLC. That is an add-on to a completed work.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is not a completed work in and of itself. You need the game to play the add-on. So, in my opinion, that took the spot away from somebody who should have been up there. Don't ask me what game should have been up there. I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, much less all the games that released last year. but like it took a slot from what should have been there.
Yeah.
And
agreed.
so, great question, dude. Great question, man. That's the second week now you've given us a really, really good question. So I appreciate that. And guys, if you're a member here, you can be a part of that as well. You can make sure that we talk about exactly what you want us to talk about. And anyways, holy crap. Speaking of that, Morgan, I said we were going to be out of here quick. It's now been 2.5 hours.
It is perfectly fine. I am good. Like if I wasn't in here, I'd literally be up right now. Playing baby steps. So you're good. Like I'll be up for another hour or so. So you're fine.
I've seen Nintendo people. It's the same reason I don't think Zelda Switch 2. No shit. Fucking Team Red bastards. Zelda on Switch 2 should be nominated. No.
I've seen that.
Fucking Last of Us 2
exactly
should be nominated for the
remastered
complete cock on the wall edition. I don't want any of that. It's not new. Now
the torches and pitchforks that would have came out if Last of Us Part 2 remaster was nominated. Jesus.
It'd be so, and then they can look at it and go, well, I mean, but what about other remasters like Final Fantasy VII? That was a complete,
that was like a reimagining, essentially.
It was a new fucking game.
Yeah.
Let's just Trails in the Sky FC. Literally, the story is the same. The rest of it is completely changed.
And first of all, why are y'all comparing Final Fantasy, a game that got completely not just the reimagining, but it got completely redone from the it was a damn PS2 game to PS why are you trying to compare that to Zelda getting a little bit of HD?
Morgan, I'm fighting Ghost right there. I'm fighting my own personal ghost. That is the fictitious person who's in the chat, who's listening right now.
Yeah,
who's coming up with all these little trap statements that people try to talk and say that was a made up scenario. Nobody, I don't think, would ever say that.
I've seen Nintendo dude say that. I've seen somebody say that. Yeah, Zelda's number one. I think Zelda should be, the Switch 2 version should be game of the year. I was just like,
no, that part is real. That part I get. It's the over clarification that I have to do sometimes, or think I have to do, because people nowadays, especially in these gaming podcast circles, they want nothing more than just to try to trap somebody and, oh my god, you said this and now you said this.
Oh yeah.
So it was the whole people know I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, so the first franchise that I usually get thrown back in my face is Final Fantasy, which duly noted, got it. The last one didn't do so well. But so that's where that came from. That's what I meant by fighting ghosts. That I wasn't actually directing that towards anybody. So it's that shouldn't. There's so much stuff that we could have talked about tonight. God bless. The new report that Xbox gamers play more games but spend less time in their games per month. That's some funny shit.
Oh, they were bragging about it too.
See, we play more games.
Are
y'all
not looking at the data though?
For 20
because if you play more games, that should mean you're getting more hours than everybody else. But the mere fact that you're not means that you're just turning one game on and then turning it off and then turning another game on and then turning it off because you're playing via Game Pass, where you essentially just sample everything.
Yeah.
And it's they're not reading the data because they don't want to, they know what it means.
The other thing that was real trippy to me, and yes, that was funny, watching people go, look at that, we play more games a month than y'all. Yes, for way less time.
How many have you beat though, sir?
I want to know how many did you get out of the first chapter.
Let me see those achievements real quick.
So what's really funny is when I play certain games, I get a new trophy or something, I like to check the percentage of completion of how many other people completed the thing. It's
same.
That's as close as I get to competitive gaming.
Yep.
I'm just
my toxic trait.
I just want to see.
Let me see how rare this is. Hold on.
I just want to see, and it's actually pretty cool. So with Coffee Talk, people who actually play it, they actually get a couple chapters in. And then it kind of drops off, and then it goes down to about 45, 35%. Like, but still, that's retention, baby. That's great.
Yeah,
like,
that's really good.
Because you have some games where you're like, oh, everybody got the first trophy. That's cool. 99%. Who was the dumbass that dropped off? That's interesting. Okay, cool. And then, like, you get to the next one, and it's like 20. And you're like, oh. Something happened. What
Damn,
took
bro.
place?
That sounds like Hellblade 2. You know.
What took place between now and then? I think 40-odd%. I think you're right, Josh. 40-something% got the Coffee Talk Plat. I almost got the Plat.
That's insane, though. That's insane. That's a high Plat percentage.
It was an easy Plat, though.
Yeah, that's really good.
I mean, if I wouldn't have screwed up the first drink for the werewolf guy, I would have been fine. But I screwed up his drink first because I didn't realize that, like, it let me do, like, latte art and stuff in it. So I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
I can just make it and serve it. Well, most of the drinks that are actually supposed to be made already get the presentation treatment.
Yes,
when you make them correctly.
It depends on. Yeah, I learned quickly that it depends on the order that you put the ingredients together.
Yes.
Like, okay, I have to put the milk first before I do this, or I have to do this first. Because if you don't, you could have the same 3 ingredients that's correct and put them in the wrong order and make the completely different drink. Like, you have to put it in the correct order. I learned that quick.
Yeah, it's well, yeah, because if you put the ginger before the honey, he'll actually make a comment that, I kind of want a little more sweet. Like, you fucking shit.
This doesn't taste the same as my usual.
But, like, that's one of the things that I do when I'm gaming is I actually like to look at the percentage of who completes what and when. Also, lately, because I've been playing a couple newer releases lately, it's been real funny when I go to, like, walkthroughs to look for, like, help in a certain area, and the walkthrough isn't complete yet for that area.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all motherfuckers need to hurry. Like,
why am I the same way? I'm like, damn, ain't nobody finished this section? Come on, man. I'm trying to finish. Like,
it's
who
really
got the
weird
tutorial?
It's super weird for me because I normally am a backlog guy. So, like,
so it's like it should be done by now.
My back, like, I've never had to go to a guide that wasn't already there.
Exactly.
This is not a current experience that I've had. And also because this is a title that is more niche and more, like, obscure a little bit, it doesn't get a lot of traction. Like, Neo Geo has one and a couple others have one, but, like, there's not a ton of people doing, like, walkthroughs for this, and there weren't a ton of people that did walkthroughs for Coffee Talk. Like, there's the Coffee Talk wiki, which thank God for that thing, because it'll tell you how to make every drink.
It's got the whole. When I looked at how many drinks recipes there were, I was like, what the hell? There's so many different combinations that you can make into so many different drinks. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I feel like I got the Starbucks like fucking worker's manual looking at, like, how do I make this damn cappuccino? What the hell?
Yeah, and then at some point you're like, all right, I can trash this drink. I'm gonna try it. Try it. And then on my third one, I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna see what the recipe is. Fine. And, like,
I mean, that's me. I'll try to make it myself first, at least a couple times, but then I'll be like, damn it, I gotta look at the damn wiki. Hold on.
Well, because you start running out of drinks you can throw away.
Like, I think you got like 5 times you can toss it before
you get 5 in a night.
Out. Yeah.
And also, it got to the point where I was like, I need to get this damn drink made because I got to get back to see what's happening between this daughter and her father.
The drama,
what's
man.
Going
the
on
drama.
Over there, what's happening, and where's the vampire guy? And what about these 2 interracial couples? Where the hell are they? What's going on?
What was it? The troll and the elf, I think. What was it?
No, the
like
tiefling.
Something like that.
It's a tiefling and an elf.
The tiefling and the elf. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
One was a high elf and one was a tiefling.
Yeah, and they were like, our people have been fighting for centuries, man. We're not supposed to be together.
Oh, yeah.
Our parents hate each other.
See, this is
West Side Stories type shit situation going on.
This is why I love the shows when you come on, because all we end up doing is just talking about bullshit games. That's it, the whole time.
Oh man,
news,
distracting with some coffee
whatever.
Talk, man. Fuck it, man. We're talking coffee talk. Here we go.
The news. We're gonna.
Yeah. Fuck the news.
Fuck the news. Screw it. It didn't matter anyways. They had a show. It was great. Woohoo! Let's get back to Coffee Talk.
Right, let's get back to Coffee Talk.
The spaceman in Coffee Talk is absolutely my favorite character.
Bruh, I'm like, who are you? Why do you know me? What do you mean?
Here's what we should do. We should play, once Tokyo comes out, I would have had Coffee Talk 2, Lilac and whatever. It's called Hibiscus Rose or whatever. And then Tokyo, all in the same set, right?
Right.
We could do a spoiler cast over Coffee Talk.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm down, bro.
Like, we could straight up talk about it, and it would almost be in the same veins. For anybody who hasn't seen it, go check out the one that we did over Expedition 33. It was absolutely fire.
Right.
We talked about more shit that had very little to do with the game directly than the game itself, because of how much that story made us, like, look outside of just the game itself. It was awesome.
You're right, Josh. He said we better have coffee. You're right. I'll make sure I have some coffee while we talk about Coffee Talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a freaking espresso machine at my house, guys. Like,
required.
I start the day with an Americano, which is about 6.5 ounces of hot water, 2 ounces of an espresso shot, or about 1.5 ounces of an espresso shot, and that's generally what I start my day with. So, like, yes.
Josh, coffee and talk over Coffee Talk.
That's right. But no, like, we should definitely do that, because there are so many fun characters and themes. Like, Jesus, the themes in that. People, I think that if you have somebody who is very political in your life, and one way or the other, don't really care. You have somebody who's very political in your life and has a very hard stance on every issue known to man: abortion, marriage, interracial marriage, dad-daughter relation, like parenting, all of it. Anybody who has a strong opinion on those things, have them play this game. Just give them this game. Tell them, hey, listen, take 5.5 hours of your life and play this game. And get to act as the barista / bartender. And listen to these people as they're going through their lives.
Yeah.
And the shit and the turmoil and the happiness and the joy and the deadlines and the stress and the elation and the sharing the excitement with one another and putting differences aside, but also never shying away from the fact that there are differences. Like, the game was so freaking good. And, like, oh man. And then the alien, or the space guy, the outer spaceman. That
got me having an existential crisis. I was like, huh?
Right?
Stop asking me these deep questions.
So I'm messaging Nate on this one, and I'm like, bro, this game is trippy. He goes, I told you, it's really good. And I said, I just got to the spaceman. He goes, wild character, right? I said, yes. I can't believe it. I was like, and then I said something back, and I was like, wait a second. This dude's trying to give us Superman. What the hell are we doing here? And he didn't respond, and then I think a day or two went by, and I messaged him, or he messaged me or something, and we got around to talking about Coffee Talk again. And I was like, have you beat it yet? He goes, no, I haven't beat it yet. I was like, oh shit. Okay. And then I didn't say another word to him about it. It's just like, because I can't. Like, this thing got me reading the headlines of the newspapers. Like,
bro, every time a new chapter starts, I'm like, hey, what's the headline for this newspaper?
What's the headline?
Okay.
What's the headline?
All right, war breaks out. Oh, damn. Okay.
Entertainment Moogle has a party that's busted. Several arrested. And I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, we're going to talk about that today? Ooh. Okay, we're going to talk about that while I make coffee. Yeah, let's talk about let's talk about that.
And like,
it's fantastic.
The officer, what the hell was his name?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. The agent that comes looking for him. Have you seen an alien? Quick question. Have you seen an alien?
No. The black officer, Jarl.
Oh, the black officer. Yeah. Our best friend over there. Yeah.
Dude is like cool, like the other side of the pillow, but the way they like drew him and everything, you can tell that man has seen some shit.
Yeah.
He has absolutely seen some things. His eyes are always droopy.
Drooping, yeah.
Even when he smiles, his eyes don't like change positions.
Like I was like, yeah, this coffee, you need this coffee, don't you? Yeah,
God.
it's.
Oh, Josh Ayer said he's downloading 2 right now. Hell yeah! All right, our job is done now. That's it. We were going to talk about that shit until somebody grabbed it. And Josh, I have not played any more of that yet, but I have a long road trip coming. You weren't here for this. I have a long road trip coming on Sunday, or tomorrow, and then we have a long road trip back coming on Sunday. So, like, I have some time to play some more novel-based games that do not require any kind of, like, real stable internet connection. Like, it can glitch while I'm selecting to put honey in my coffee, and that's okay.
yeah. It's not going to kill the gameplay. Like, no.
I'm not going to catch a jug of milk on the side of my head and make me start over at the beginning of the game.
No, I watch. It'll catch you right in the middle of you trying to do some latte art. No.
Listen, latte art in that game, I believe, was put in just to fuck with people.
As a punishment? I can't draw anything.
Reason it's there.
I can't. I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw a nice little kitty. Nope. Looked like a blob. I said, hope you like it. Here you go.
Wara, you'll go back to the beginning and start over because we covered that a while back.
You said a state of slop today.
A state of slop. That's right. Oh, man. All right, Morgan. That is the end of the show.
All right.
Wow. Thank you for coming on 3 hours on a night where we started late. My goodness.
I always love it.
Thank you so much for coming on. Josh, I am so sad you were not able to be on here as well. Oh, no, Josh. I'm going with a bunch of guys. Like, it's just going to be me and a bunch of my buddies. Like, that's it. We're going on a trip to Atlanta.
Oh, shit. Turn up.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh. I'm the most excited I've been on Sony first party in years.
Said actually.
Which is,
I lied.
Hey, listen. That's what Jez said. He said all they have to do is show Wolverine. And the pony's panties are gonna drop. That's it. They're
not
just,
the panties.
Let's go.
That's actually very comforting to see. Or I wanna, excited about a state of play because he's usually just like, kind of like me, just kind of over it, just like ugh. Anyway, but that's good. I'm glad he's glad.
I listen when so I was following some of the replies in real time. And the whole Discord was like, that game's ass. That game's amazing. It's like everybody just went up and down with it. And I was like, guys, listen, I have 4 games out of that damn thing that I'm like, hell yes. I have a 5th game that I'm gonna let Morgan play and have her tell me how it is, and then I might jump into it.
Absolutely.
So like, I can't be upset at this at all. It was a really, really, really good. Jess said, and Wara is hard to please.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So if he's happy, they did something right.
Shit, dude, we know. Trust me, Wara has standards that the queen herself can't reach. Oh, that was a bad analogy. The queen's not there anymore.
Oh,
anyway,
man.
Y'all know what I mean. All right, Morgan, 3rd time I've tried to end this damn thing. Where can folks find you? All of that shit, yeah.
All right, you guys can find me on Twitter at ChillBandit, and you can find me every Saturday on Otter Players Podcast, Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes, we're on time, but we'll probably be late around 5:36. We kind of just wing it, but always great to be here on Thrifty's podcast, man. I always have fun when I'm talking to Thrifty because I have fun talking to gamers, people who actually game. And I can like it was supposed to be a short podcast, but I can just talk for hours when I talk to people I actually like. So thank you for having me, and thank you to the chat. It's a lively chat in here. So
yeah, it was really
fun.
Good tonight. We ran lower numbers tonight, but we had an active chat, which I would rather have an active chat than have 90 people in here that don't say shit.
Yeah,
it's because that's
true
boring. I will say this: it is weird me being so hyped on Trails in the Sky and nobody else that I know is playing it.
Oh
Like,
man,
that's
maybe they
the
shouldn't. The way you
weirdest
talk
feeling.
about it, I think other people should not be playing it because I fear for you, Thrifty.
Why?
You sound like an addict, man. Like I don't. It's not good. It's not good. I just bought a couple microtransactions, man. It's just I woke up early just so I could get a hit. You know.
Yeah. Get on that
It's not
micro.
healthy.
That's right. I need people to
microdose
commiserate with me. Like, it's so good. Like, what I should do is after we get off of here, I should go take my contacts out, brush my teeth, and get my happy ass in bed.
Yeah,
the
you
problem
should.
is
Oh,
my
man.
wife bought me a portal,
Mm-hmm.
and that portal stays next to my bed.
Yep, same as mine. Yeah.
And so I have it,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes nothing to hit the power button and then watch the little portal open and take me right to my PlayStation.
He said the portal looks at him, he's like, Thrifty.
And then
You know you want to play.
it's so bad because on late nights like this, I'll literally play it for 20 minutes, maybe, and then like it's falling on my chest, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go, I gotta stop. But I'm
Passing
right
out,
in the middle of the story. I gotta go. I gotta keep going. So, like, anyways, guys, thank y'all for showing out tonight. Y'all can find me on the PlayStation, thriftyps_gr. Once I decide to get, I think it's $10, I'll go ahead and change the name on there too. But for now, it's thriftyps_gr. Come on over. I have multiplayer games that I've been playing. I have single player games that I've been playing. We do a community stream where if it's a multiplayer game that gets selected by y'all, then we can play that together, hang out, have a good time. All of that, y'all can add me over there. Also, when Battlefield 6 comes out, I will be playing that. So, if you're interested in adding me for that, please do so. Also, seriously guys, check out the Otter Player Podcast. All you have to do is go over to the Otter Player Podcast, OTTER, Player Podcast. You can't fuck this up, I promise. Go over there, hit subscribe, and then hit the bell notification, and then after you do that, close the application, get out of the website, go back into it, and make sure it actually took. That way you don't miss like 5 in a row like I did. Go make sure it actually took so you get notified when they do start at 4:30, 5, 5:30, 6, or 6:30.
You never know.
Like just
It's a surprise even to us. Mm-hmm. Every Saturday is a surprise.
I was talking to Nate a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dude, did y'all not do a show? He goes, nah, we called it at the last minute. Morgan wasn't going to be there on time. I wasn't going to be on time. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Just cool. Just like
That's how we roll, man.
And I was like, hey,
That's
man.
how we roll with the dice.
All right. You could use the speakers. Shut up. No. See, that's the weird thing. Like, I don't want to have to, it's a fucking portal. You dumb
You want that surround 3D sound?
motherfuckers. Okay, so like I said, it wasn't all home runs at the State of Play. There was a swing and a miss, 2 of them, both of them related to accessories. 1, the God of War controller looks like straight ass. 2, I don't want to lug any extra equipment with me when I am playing on my portal. It is supposed to be a minimalist device that you can take with you to play your PlayStation games on the go with Wi-Fi. That's what it's supposed to be for. I am not... Dumbasses. That is the dumbest set of marketing I have ever seen. That's... Anyways, no. We've already closed. We've already done it. It's fine. Yeah, but if you place them in your... I already have the Pulse Explorer earbuds. They fit in my pocket. They have the same planar drivers. I don't need anything else. Why? They fit in my pocket. I can carry them.
But see,
with
but this
me.
way your wife can hear the surround sound too while you're playing. She
When
can know
she's sleeping.
what's going on. Put that shit on blast. Babe, wake up. We're getting to the next cutscene. Come on.
Jesus. I already am worried that the big ass fucking backlight in the portal's gonna wake her ass up because it's so good.
Bright as hell.
It's just, I hate that crap. I hate that so much. What does he say? Morgan enjoys talking to gamers who you don't have to explain what QTEs are. Who
Oh my God.
fuck did you have to...
Dudes were saying that the Wolverine gameplay wasn't actual gameplay. It was a bunch of QTEs. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was gameplay, but okay.
I mean, okay. Like, it's just... Listen, no. And if they're like, what scene are they talking about? Because maybe they're
talking about all of it. Like, it's all QTE. It's all QTE. None of it was gameplay.
No, no. You know how I know that's not true? Because Wara hates QTEs, and he would have been the first one in the damn Discord going, "You see all that QTE style bullshit?" Like, no, no. Like, listen, we can all agree that Wara is a little aggressive sometimes. We can go ahead and say that. But one thing he's not blind. And he is really good at spotting bullshit in video games. So like it's
he'll call it out.
Especially QTEs, because he absolutely hates them. And so no. Those people are stupid. It's all QTEs. Man, shut up. Go away. Are they Team Green? Is that who's saying it?
No, it's the team anti Sweet Baby. You know, they're on their they're on that patrol again. They're like, and it's got Sweet Baby ink involved. I'm just like, oh my God, shut up.
God bless.
Shut up.
That's a group of people that I really want to take from what I would consider my leaning side of the aisle, and just like, can I just kick them like out into the ocean somewhere? Can we just
not to the ocean,
please?
Get out of here.
You're making us look bad. Just go away. Like, I don't, and I'm not even saying that all their stuff is bad. I'm not saying that every point they make is terrible. I'm just saying that when you make the same point over and over, and 70% of it is baseless accusations, like, that's when I have problems. Like, the ones who come at you with facts on either side, like, that's why one of my favorite commentators on anything like Real World is Bill Maher, which is weird. Because,
dude, I love I used to watch Bill Maher all the time on HBO.
That
on the show.
Blue as shit. Like,
he is.
Shit. Like, and he'll tell you, but he also doesn't take shit from him either. So like, it's really cool to watch him go, yeah, y'all are stupid. Y'all are the reason why we fucked up this time. Y'all won't do this, and so they took advantage of it. Y'all are just mad that they beat you at your own game. Like, and he'll just like go off on both sides, and I'm like, this is wonderful. This is great. Yep. Why can't we do that? Why can't we get back?
Yeah, we definitely need more of that. We need more of that.
I need the days of Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams and Robin Williams and like, I need the days of comedy when it wasn't just when people were afraid to like make jokes about the other. Like, we're all funny. We all have things we do that are real stupid. Anyways, we're getting philosophical now. I'm out. I am out. Y'all can follow me wherever you want to follow me. God, this is number 4. See y'all later. I did not really push a member goal tonight because I'm gone this weekend, and with work and everything, I don't have time to like make up an additional stream, so I didn't do anything like that. Y'all have a wonderful time. I will see y'all next week. Keep it locked on the channel though. I might do some live streaming from MagicCon Atlanta, which is where I'll be at. So I know that's not really the space that we do here, but like, it is my other hobby, and I actually won free tickets to go. So I'm stoked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am out of here.
Bye guys.